So we're gonna press new game here, and I think I may have to listen a little bit. Also, I may put this on YouTube as a separate thing. I wonder if I turn on my webcam, is there any way I can do that without showing it to you? Nah, I'll leave it off. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, new game. Are you sure? Yeah. Cool. Tell me if the audio, if you want anything changed, let me know. Oh, you know what I should have done? I'll do it while this game is loading up. Change the fucking stream thing. Edit stream info. What's this game called? Cloudpunk. Okay. That's done. Alright. So, I'm actually steering right with the mouse here. So, but I left shift, descend, space, ascend. But I can't go up and down with the mouse. Can I change these hotkeys? Can I put this? No. Fucking game doesn't recognize the extra buttons on my mouse. Space and left shift, like, will I remember that? Yeah, probably. Alright, let's go. Let's go for a drive. Yeah, see, it's the same as the truck game, it's just spacey.
Control, come in. This is... Wait, is this channel receiving me?
Driver 14FC, this is Control. We read you. Is that you, Carmine?
No, my name is Rania.
Oh, you're the new kid.
I'm the new driver, yeah. Who is Carmine?
He was driver 14FB.
What happened to him?
He retired last month.
Good for him.
Not really. He was in the big Sector 6 crash last week. Lots of people got retired. Don't worry, you won't
Audio's
be flying
fine.
through that section for hours yet.
Where do I go now?
Well, how are you handling your Hava?
Okay, I guess.
Mouse isn't sensitive enough.
You're a good driver, but navigating a Hava around Navalis isn't like driving your flat country roads back home.
He's talking about my truck.
This city goes down 100 miles and up 1,000. Remember, you're not driving an old internal combustion engine. You'll need to engage your vertical repulsors or find one of the car lifts. Fly to headquarters. I'll give you more instructions when you arrive.
Listen, buddy, as long as I'm not
Control.
flipping it on an open road, okay.
One more thing, 14FC.
Oh, the game's froze.
To
Okay, it's not.
Cloudpunk.
Welcome to Cloudpunk, thank you. Right, he wants me to go somewhere, but I don't understand where. Over here, is it? So you can fly out of the thing. You can fly up. He said what? 100 miles down and 1,000 miles up, was it? Did he mean that? I can't change the camera angle, which is a little bit obnoxious, but it does look pretty cool as a game, you gotta say. Best thing to come out of TikTok is that girl turning on her hob so it clicks and starts rapping. It's tricky. Need for Speed vibes. Yeah, actually. Gee, Need for Speed might not be a bad... Can I... If I fly through this, is this a sign? Or is this a... Whoa, straight through that. Look at that. Alright, so it wants me to go... over here? Over... I can't change the camera angle to look down. That's very... kind of obnoxious, to be honest. Wait, I can't go any lower than this? Okay, I can. Ah, I see. Wants me to... Oh, fucking... Okay, look, I've crashed enough of these in my time. That's a parking spot, so surely I can just... Oh, E, park vehicle. Yeah, nice. I like that hover, sounds like hover, yeah. Some FPS drops the odd time, are you seeing that too? No, that must be on the stream. Is everybody else getting that? Anyone else getting FPS drops? I have the stream open on a second window here on my PlayStation, and I don't see it, but it may be that I just haven't been looking at it long enough now. Switch to third-person view. Oh, I'm walking around. Jeez, this camera angle is extremely far away. Ah, look at that. Look at me, I'm kind of Lego-ish. I'm all Gucci, it's fine. What's the name of this game? This game is called Cloudpunk. And it may... Oh, first person. Should I? Okay, that's not working. It says 0, right? No, who cares? Whoa, Jesus, the sensitivity on this. Alright, let's go meet this gang member, find out what's what. Hello, my guy. E.
Hey, come here a minute.
Why?
We want to talk to you.
So talk.
What do you do?
Delivery driver?
You're Cloudpunk, right? So you must be thinking you're pretty badass.
If you say so.
Why you be nice to her? She delivers to the Spire. She don't respect us.
Show me something to respect then.
Ooh.
You're sassy, acting like you weren't afraid of us.
I ain't.
She don't know who she's talking to, Razor. She don't know how you got that name.
Razor. Are you a shaving robot?
You don't gotta take that from her type, Razor. You gotta do something.
Nah, I like her. She's got a big mouth like me.
So you're both part of Block 40, right?
You heard of us?
I heard there's an android gang I should avoid.
That's good advice. You don't want to get in our way.
Where is gang
Why do you
member
get
2?
such a bad reputation?
We do a lot of things we ain't supposed to.
Robbing people?
Nah, much worse.
Urban renewal, bitch. Oh, yeah.
Wait, what? Urban renewal?
Yeah, community project. Planting gardens on corporate waste ground. Turning old factories into playgrounds. Real hardcore shit.
I mean, no, I don't get it at all.
There ain't nothing in Navalis that will get you in more trouble than fucking with corporate property.
My accent is
We
bad
would be
enough.
safer if we were straight murdering fools.
Well, good luck, I guess. That sounds like a worthwhile thing for a gang to do. I just figured gangs in Navalis were a bit more...
You assumed wrong, but that's alright. We ain't surprised they talk shit about us.
Well, I won't. I hope you two never get caught.
Fuck yeah. You was right, Razor. She's all right.
You stay loose, Cloudpunk. We'll see you later.
Okay. Where is gang member 2? Why are you walking into... Where is gang member 2? Where is he during all that? I don't understand. I don't... Like, this guy's accent was just like a... I don't know. I don't think that they proper encapsulated the roughness of the Cockney accent or even its charm. See you later, G-Ham. Thanks for coming out. Good luck getting up for work tomorrow. Do I go back to my car now, or what do I do? I actually was not really listening to any of the dialogue there at all, so if anyone could tell me what's going on, that would be great. Pick up payload. Okay.
14 FC, this is going to the Marrow.
Where's that?
Pretty low in the city superstructure. I'll give you a waypoint on your navcom to help you find it. Be careful down there. It's busy, and it's a maze. Not exactly the rich part of town. The kind of place where you wipe your feet on the way out.
Okay.
Carmenus was a great driver. You got big boots to fill. He flew delivery for over 10 years, you know?
How about the driver before him?
14 FA? Lasted one night. Most drivers only last one night.
They quit the job?
one way or
Take
another.
the hint,
Yeah,
lady.
You seem like a nice kid.
They get
14 FC.
clipped. I can't fly any
I
higher
hope you
than
make it. Don't get lost down there in the marrow.
I'll try. What's in the package?
2 rules, kid. Don't miss a delivery, and don't ask what's in the package. Everything else is just guidelines.
Seems straightforward enough. The flying thing is not very intuitive. Also, I'm using my mouse to steer, and I feel like that's probably bad. It's probably more efficient to use the keys.
Unauthorized street races have been reported in this sector.
If they say unauthorized street races have been reported in this sector, does that mean that it is possible that we may participate in some of them? Oh, fuck's sake. Trying not to hit the thing on the way in. Yeah, exactly, Eugene. It's the kind of stuff characters in horror movies say when they're showing the new bodyguard around the old abandoned mansion. Oh, that was a little cutscene. Like, we're now into a different sort of...
Hey, 14 FC, are you there? I just remembered I didn't talk to you about the Ascenders.
I think I know how they work, Control.
You do?
They go up and also down, right?
Yeah, that's about it. You know why?
No,
It's about vert ceilings.
not those again.
Say again, 14 FC.
Sorry, just making a kind of joke. Go ahead, Control.
Havas are tuned to a vertical field frequency based on the layer of the city they're in. That field locks you to a maximum and minimum altitude. That's why you need the Ascenters. They take you up or down the layer, and as they carry you, they reset your Havas field frequency. They reset the vertical ceiling and floor.
But Havas fly just fine outside Nivalis without vert field.
The fella's voice there sounds a little bit like Nick Nolte and Colonel Campbell from Metal Gear Solid. Why does this guy seem like he really does not want us to
That's true.
succeed? I don't
Your
know.
Hava will fly fine in areas without the fields. Even in old ruined parts of the city that are off the grid. But the grid holds everything together in the city. Tracks you, gives you access to the nets, the comm, the mapping systems, the reserve power if your engine stalls.
And it stops us just flying straight up to the spire, too, right?
That's
I like the
right.
vibe of the
The
game.
CEOs don't want you flying up and looking in their windows.
It's very Blade
They
Runner-y.
prefer their privacy.
I guess we don't get many jobs up there anyway.
You might be surprised, kid.
So I'm going over here? Or am I to go under here? This feels like a more of an up here kind of job, to be honest. Okay. Is there a place here to park? Why does he seem like he doesn't want it to succeed? I think what they're trying to do is make it seem like everybody who takes this job ends up dying the night that they start, and so he's not getting emotionally attached to her in any way because he expects her to die. Where do I fucking park? Oh, do I just go back over there and park? That's what's going on. Yeah, I just park over here. Okay, I understand now. So you just kind of park like a commoner would. Yeah, park vehicle. There we go. Oh, cool. It does the walk for me. That's great. Trixie Dio. No, don't care. Not interested. Only here to do a mission, boys. I'm confused what job even is. It's about picking stuff up. I bet you... I bet you $150,000 he's going to hand her a package and she's going to say, "What's in the package?" And he's going to be like, "Rule number 1, kid. Don't ask what's in the package."
Oh, thank God. This will change everything. Where do I sign?
Right here, Mr. Carva.
Please, call me Irwin. It's from my parents. They died, you know. Cora only knows what caused the crash. I'm sure they saved their whole life to give this to me. I thought it would be in cash. Limbs. But my neighbor said they'd probably leave me pressed gold. That way, you don't pay so much city tax on the
Yeah, he is a nerd.
Can I take that now?
Sure, here you go. Who is Cora?
It's just an expression. You want to see what's inside?
No.
I can maybe give you a tip of its limbs. Not every day you see someone become rich in front of your eyes, right?
No. Say no and
Just
walk
think.
away.
I can finally get the eye surgery I need. 2 augments. No expense spared. I can hardly read the holocrons these days. It's all just a blur. Let's see. Just rip here and... Oh,
Turn 360
What
degrees
is
and walk
it?
the other way.
Gold?
it's old toys. My ship models. The R7 ICBM and Sputnik. The NASA shuttles. The UN Interplanetary 101. Why did they send these? It must be some kind of code.
With the greatest
Good to
respect
know,
to this guy, I do not care about
Yeah,
this.
let's see. Dear Erwin, we know these toys were important to you at one time. We need to sell the apartment, but your father has a scheme.
I don't think L could
It
have been more
seems
wrong with
risky,
the voice he did.
but
I
if
know,
all goes
right?
well, this will arrive just before we land at the colonies. We're going to the stars, just like we always dreamed.
Nice.
I know it's hard out there, but if we keep our heads down, we can start sending you money for the operations. More than enough money. Just hold on, honey. Everything's going to be okay.
Sorry. I should go.
He looks like Abraham Lincoln made of Lego.
Yeah, I guess
But
so.
then in the bottom left, he looks like a kind of a cool... Like, look, that is just a Lego Abraham Lincoln. I just got an achievement on Steam, boys. First delivery. Just deliver the package and leave. That's your job. She kind of needs to be more professional. Yeah, I completely agree. I was not really interested in that. Oh, there's a merchant. Do we talk to him? No, fuck that. Take the call from control.
Good job, kid. I looked into your profile. It says you came from the Eastern Peninsula.
You're damn right
It's
I did.
nice there. What made you want to come slumming with us in Navalis?
Needed new
It's the
content
biggest
for my
city in the
stream.
world. I wanted to make an impression.
It's not easy to break out in Navalis, kid. Making it here is like trying to paint on the surface of a river.
Probably need to talk to
The
that other
current
fella
of
to
people
get another
and
job.
ideas and the crowds, they wash everything away.
I'll make it.
Sure you will, kid. Just try making it through tonight first. We need you to head up to the Mercantile District. You're moving up in the
You
world.
want me to head there? I'll go
What's
there.
the job?
Same as always. Take a package from A to B without too many questions. A is a warehouse. B is a penthouse. Transmitting nav points now. And remember, don't let them look down on you, kid. The merchants are as far from the clouds as they are from the gutter.
Okay, Control. On my way.
My Amazon delivery... Can't remember last time my Amazon delivery tried to have a convo with me. My Amazon delivery drivers commonly wait for me to open. Dude, our postman is like the least... Like, he doesn't even say hello or thanks or have a package, like nothing.
Load Hova AI.
And I'm always like,
Load
oh,
assistant.
thanks very much.
Load computer.
And he's just
Helper.
like
Do you
gone
want to
halfway down the
activate
steps
the
before I
generic
even finish my
automata?
sentence.
Yes, that's the one.
Automata now available in generic limited mode. How can I help you today, sir?
Not sir. My name is Rania.
Yeah.
How can I help you today, Mr. Rania?
I'm not a mister. Update my profile, please.
Profile changes are locked in the trial generic automata. Would you like to upgrade to my limited offer monthly subscription premium mode?
Now, just how
Everybody
much to
trying to
replace
get you. Did your package come today after? No, it didn't. It actually fucking didn't. I ordered a new microphone. And
Assisting AI.
it came yesterday when I wasn't
Do you have a
here.
hard copy of the AI on
They told me
storage
they would
media?
redeliver
I
it,
do.
but they haven't done so.
Then the transfer cost to unlock the automata is 1,500 limbs, sir. How would you like to pay?
Direct transfer.
Please insert storage media. Transfer in process.
What's wrong with you?
Automata personality Camus will be activated in approximately 20 minutes.
Jesus.
Would you like to deactivate the generic automata personality now?
I should have gone left.
Yes.
No, I shouldn't have. I should go left here.
Deactivating. Please enjoy your new automata. Good day, Mr. Rania.
I hope everyone in the chat was paying attention to that because I have no idea what that conversation was about. I really don't. Automata? I don't even know what that is. Oh, you crash into me, you dickhead. I suppose here is a good place to park anyway. Yeah. Leave at the door. If you get on Amazon live chat, they'll deal with it. I'll contact On Post directly. I'll see if I can collect it from the depot. It'll probably just be a lot handier for me to do. This lockdown is great. I'm allowed to speak to random people who deliver me things. You're allowed to not speak to them, yeah. That's true. Alright. What do you guys think of the game? I quite like it. It's chill, and I like all of this stuff. Like, it's pretty nice to look at. Look at that sky. Very hashtag aesthetic. Even this is all, like, look. That's so cool. It's like a little... This is the future we all dream of. Okay, let's speak to this random clerk.
You the delivery driver?
Yes, I'm from Cloudpunk.
Cloudpunk. Alright, here's the package. Don't open it, don't ask me about it, and don't be late. And before you ask, yes, it's supposed to smell like that.
Ugh.
Okay, thanks. Is this real meat?
Don't ask
What did
about
I
it.
just say?
She runs like Peter Crouch in a zombie apocalypse. Excellent. Incoming call. Yeah, answer it.
Come in, 14FC. How you handling the Hava so far?
Hello, this is 14FC. Yes, everything is totally fine.
Relax, kid. You'll get the hang of it. What's giving you the most trouble? The traffic?
Yeah, and how fast everyone drives. They all know exactly where they're going.
You'll be that fast once you get your bearings. Faster, even. Just remember, the highways channel an induction loop through your Hava.
Right.
It's pretty simple. When you're on the highways, it's like the road is moving under you.
It's a very
You'll
pretty
get a
game,
big
have to
speed
say.
boost. Use the highways to
It feels
get as close to your
massive as well.
destination as you can, and then cut off when you're close.
I can only park in the bays, right?
That's right. Havas aren't meant to touch the ground. The repulsors on the parking bays keep the undercarriage a few centimeters off the ground. It's not just a technical restriction. CorpSec defines the parking around the city to maximize traffic flow.
I guess that's a good thing for us.
And them too. Traffic jams seize up the wheels of commerce. If CorpSec have one priority, it's making sure business continues as usual.
I feel like I see these things on the map, and I kind of want to go get them. Like, on one hand, I want to burst through the story as quickly as I can. Like, I don't want to do too much hanging around in the game because I don't want to be streaming this game for the rest of my life. But I see this little, there's like a drug dealer up here. I don't see a health bar anywhere for me, apart from that thing just underneath the word district. I don't know if that's health or stamina or whatever it is. I don't even know if it's the kind of game where you fight in it, to be honest. But I feel like maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea to talk to this dealer up here and figure out what's the story. I just hate this character's moves whenever you're not moving. It just doesn't stop. Other than that, it's pretty good. Thank you. Zypophrenia? What? What is lipophrenia? Lipophrenia is, it's a really lovely word if you Google it. But there is a very famous Age of Empires player called Lipophrenia who is watching this stream, and that's probably him. Okay, talk to the dealer. Let's see.
You from the East, lady? You're good, but no CorpSec. Got it?
Oh, okay. Are these like, yeah, give me them as well. Okay, nice.
Thanks.
You folks from the East are good with me, but no sec.
Nice. Just bought some drugs, fellas. And I also bought some drugs in the game. Epic banter. La epic. This is my car. Vague feeling of sorrow or sadness, seemingly without any apparent cause or source. Yeah, that's lipophrenia. It's, dunno, it's a really nice word. I don't know why it's not used more. I guess, like, the less words you have for... I don't know, no, I think it's a good word. Okay, so let's go towards this thing. Lipophrenia wasn't available, so I went with the old style and put an X in the beginning. Much respect, my guy. I very much appreciate you being here. This game is very chill. I say as I crash my car. But it feels like I'm playing like an old like Blade Runner game or something. I know I'm not Blade running. I'm not killing any replicants, but there's something about like the world of it. Jesus Christ. I like all of this stuff here. Like, I think games could do well to do more like internal world building and advertising and stuff like that. This clown is always crashing no matter what game he plays. Get him, fellas. It's Dwayne Johnson's wedding anniversary today. Thank you so much for regaling me. Is that the term with this information? You all saw that. That fella crashed into me. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't even... Still had the beer bottle in my hand, officer. Okay, now your man was saying something that... I forget the name of this thing we're in, this little force field, but it has a name. Apparently, you automatically dodge cars, or you should automatically dodge cars. I know that doesn't happen all the time, but see this one here? If I go... Yeah, so it kind of like automatically moves me over it. It'll move me over this one automatically. Okay, no it won't. Fucking ignore everything that I said. I'm gonna have to leave this little stratosphere here that I've made for myself. It gets very hazy when you get out of it. But we need to go towards the green thing over here. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Where are we going? Is it up? I guess it's up. I really wish there was a camera tilt that you could look like underneath the car. It's actually really annoying that you can't. Ascend. Here we go. And I'll just park it. Yeah, this is a good place. Can you let me park? Why can't I park? There we go. Cool. It's kind of like, it's very bright in moments. Eugene, are you still having the FPS issues, by the way? A chill story game is called Night Call. I'll check that out. I want to do some chill story games. I'd like to have stuff to put on YouTube too, because should I have parked somewhere else? Can I get over there? No, it looks like I can. You know, for the people who sat through the Firewatch stuff and they want more of that kind of thing, can I not fucking get over there? I'd like to do more story games just for those. They're the real heroes. Did you check the settings for specific camera angles, buttons? No, but like it feels very much like a function in the game, if you know what I mean. Like vertical sync. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. Like they all seem. What is vertical sync? I don't think that's the thing that I'm looking for. Was that a Homelander reference? From the boys? Where did I park my car, lads? I think I need to get back in it and go fly somewhere. Your Firewatch playthrough is class. Thanks, man. I have to say, in terms of like, I don't know, like non-FIFA stuff that I did, the Firewatch thing really got a lot of like passionate fans, I guess, or whatever. A lot of people have asked me to do more stuff like that, so that's kind of why I want to play this game and a couple others like it, because I want to. You guys are the real heroes. Yeah, I guess it was actually a Homelander reference. I can't wait for season 2 of The Boys. But yeah, I want to have some random stuff to throw up on YouTube for the people who would still watch it, even though I expect like 150 views or whatever, but I still think it's worth it for the people who will watch. Let's talk to the butler.
I have your delivery.
Give it here.
Jesus.
It says I'm to deliver to Mr. De Beer.
That's my employer. Give it to me this instant.
I'm Mr. Drink De Beer. Am I right?
Tampered with.
What? No.
Good. Most drivers ask what's in the package. The smell makes them curious.
What's in the package?
Dinner. Meat.
From which animal?
What a strange question. Good day.
Alright, good talk, buddy. Sorry, from a gameplay perspective, what was the takeaway from that for me? Or I just go back to my car now, do I? I want to have a little bit of a wander around, see the world a little bit. I know you can get... Oh, jeez, what is this? Ugh. I can maybe turn down the mouse sensitivity. I don't know if that would even do much. Diner. Looks pretty chill. Yeah, answer.
14 FC, are you back in Midtown yet? Look, kid, we messed up. We need you to get through a CorpSec security checkpoint. Now, you've never been scanned by CorpSec. We just paid to wipe your record, so we need them to hold a clean file on you.
They won't recognize me?
Not unless you've broken any other laws. Sending you a nav point now. One more thing, kid. You need to go through on foot, so don't look suspicious. Or act suspicious. And don't mention Cloudpunk. Or me.
You can tell with a name like CorpSec that they're just automatically like the evil tyrannical overlord government. That's pretty funny. Plasteel parts. Okay. I really like what they've done with everything here. It's very like you can see parts of the real world that they've based it off, which is pretty cool. But also it's very like fantastical and stuff, obviously, with the skyline and neon lights everywhere and stuff like that. My guys is clearly a cannibal, you reckon? Yeah, this guy probably wants her dead. Who names their kid Control? I kind of... Is there no way to go into a bar or something in this game? That would be pretty cool. Okay, whatever. Not going too far forward here. I think it's pretty open world as well. Like, I think if I want to, I can just land here and go do other stuff that aren't relevant to the mission, which is like a pretty cool option to have, I think. So this place, they want me to go on foot. I would need to make sure I'm on the right side this time. That was really weird. Like, I parked on one side so I couldn't go explore the other side. That was really fucking annoying, to be honest. Anyone see a giant P where I can park? Or CorpSec guard Tico? Where do I fucking park? Can I park there? Oh, there's a car park. Although it looks like it's for customers only. Can't get over Cloudpunk being what a 60-year-old redneck shouts when it starts raining at his KKK barbecue. What? Music is pretty badass. Yeah, that change up there made me feel like something cool was about to happen. Look at that. You know what's happening in there. What's this? I want, like, I saw that one of the... Oh, V space. I feel like we don't really need any more V. Like, this is as virtual as it gets. Corpse Sec Guard. Is that who we're supposed to talk to? I honestly have not been paying attention to what the people are saying. Okay, let's talk to him.
Hold up, lady. Let's see either your citizen license or your voluntary contribution.
I wish you people would just call them bribes.
What's that?
Nothing, officer. Here's my details.
Okay. I just have to create a new record for you and then... Hold, please. I'm getting a message in my earpiece. Yes, Agent Rio. No, sir. Her name is Rania. Cloudpunk? I don't think so, sir. Yes, sir. I'll ask her. Yes, sir. I'll tell you if I think she's lying.
Don't say that out loud.
Are you now, or have you at any time been a part of the illicit delivery service known as Cloudpunk?
What's Cloudpunk?
Never heard of them.
Hold, please. Yes, sir. She says she's never heard of them. I believe her, sir. Okay, sir, I'll let her through. And I'll... She can hear me. Hmm? Yes. Yep. Okay, then. I'll do that. Sir, yes, sir. Okay, miss, you can go. Your details have been updated. When I scanned your ID, our servers said you're a musician from the Eastern Peninsula. Want to play us some music?
Maybe another time.
Jesus. What a bad, like, what a bad employee. Yes, sir, I'll tell you if I think she's lying. And I'll say this right in front of her so that she knows exactly what's going on here. Maybe CorpSec are actually the good guys. Rory Alpha. I feel like I don't want to talk to him. I feel like I don't want to talk to anyone who has the word Alpha in their name, to be honest. Let's talk to Julia Navago. That's interesting. Can I talk to her? Yeah.
Your face looks familiar. Do you need some stems?
No, I actually am okay.
Thanks. See you again. Soon.
Best card, 11 out of 10. He's really ruining the surprise by loudly proclaiming his intentions, yeah. Yes, sir, I will stop saying the quiet part loud. What's this? I'll just pick up all of this stuff and we'll figure out what it is later. Alright, we'll figure it out together. This lady has like a shopping trolley next to her icon, but I'm not really interested in stimulants or anything like that. The sassy bitch needs to keep her mouth closed. That was Gavin Williamson interrogating the teachers. Can I go in here? Is it possible to go into this establishment? It's very much an outside of buildings kind of game, it seems. So it's probably just another person here that I can talk to, or oh no, I can pick this up. What's this? Oh, hollow cash. No, you're alright. Yeah, let's talk to this fella, because I actually saw him from above when I was in my car.
Excuse me, miss. Have you seen her?
Seen who?
Nari.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. I can't find her.
I mean, do you have somewhere to stay? I know a shelter nearby.
Why would I need a shelter?
Well, your clothes are rags, and it looks like your exterior dermis is breaking down. I can see some of your endoskeleton.
No, I can't go to a shelter. Nari wouldn't think to look for me there.
Who is Nari?
She is gone, and when she left, she took all my happiness with her.
Been there, pal.
Can't you call her?
She does not answer.
Maybe she doesn't want to talk to you.
Yeah, you gotta take the hint.
That can't be true.
Sounds like she's giving you a pretty clear message.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last thing she said to you?
That she would love me forever.
Oh, I'm sorry. There have been a lot of accidents in the city.
That's gut-wrenching.
I'm not saying she was in one, but just, you know, it can be hard to keep in touch with people. I have to say, this city is...
too fast. It moves too fast.
Yeah. Do you have any leads?
She had no money.
She wouldn't last long here then. Maybe the Marrow?
I will try there next.
Well, good luck. What's your name again?
Takeo, if you see Nari, tell her Takeo is looking for her.
I will.
Imagine being told you look like you need a shelter. Imagine being told your endoskeleton is showing and you're not even a T800. I gotta say, I feel for my boy Takeo there. I don't really like dialogue in games when, like, have you seen her? Like, fucking cut to the chase, motherfucker, and tell me who she is. Do I look like a mind reader to you? But, yeah, you can tell he's hurting. And you can also tell that's a side quest and it's up to me to find her. And you can also tell that I'm not gonna fucking do it. I actually wasn't done, really. I wanted to have a look in...
Your automata custom personality is ready for instantiation.
Jesus.
Would you like to activate Camus now?
Yes, please.
That's very serious talk now, I have to say.
Camus, are you there?
It's you! I missed you.
Oh, it's
How
a dog.
are you?
Happy? What am I? Feels strange.
You've been loaded into my vehicle's automata slot.
Oh.
Sorry, Camus. This is all I can afford right now.
I was a bad dog?
No, you were the best, Camus.
I am just a Hova now. Not as good.
I know. We'll get you a new body, I promise. It will just take a while. I have a new job.
You don't play music anymore? I like music.
Me too, Camus, but we need money. We lost the house. I had to move us to Novalis.
Oh no. We hate the city.
We did. Maybe it's not so bad now. I'm doing deliveries. We are doing deliveries.
I am helping.
Yeah, we're a team, right?
I will help. I feel not so good though. I am sleepy now.
Is it
It's
an
the
actual
automata slot
dog?
in the Hova car. It's pretty limited, and the hardware runs at a lower clock cycle, so you might need to take it easy for a while.
Don't understand.
Your higher operating functions are multi-threaded, but that's not supported with the hardware we have. That means it might take you a bit longer to figure things out, but you'll get there.
I'm sleepy.
Okay,
Yeah, me too,
rest
buddy.
for now, Camus. I'll bring you online soon. And Camus, I missed you too.
That was kind of sweet. Oh, fucking, what does Control want? What is it?
Oh, not we sent someone else. We
Oh,
need you
no.
to... Damn it. Sorry. We need you to pick up a package from Cambria Heights. It's a residential zone. I'm sending a nav point now.
Yep, send it on.
Okay, on my way.
Wait. 14 FC?
What?
Is there a problem?
No, never mind. Good luck.
You know there is a problem. You know this is gonna be dodgy. So you feel like he's omitting a serious piece of information there that might actually benefit us, like as if we're going somewhere dangerous. But Cambria Heights sounds like that sounds like a nice area. This game is so nice to look at. Like, you have to respect it. Look at this big skyscraper there, and the way it just appears as you drive through. It's nice. Well, I think it'd be funny to see you play the new Flight Simulator game. I've thought about it, man. I'm actually considering it. I'm considering buying it this weekend. Where am I gonna park if I go here? Anyone see any parking anywhere? Oh, there's some parking. Yeah, I'm considering getting the Flight Simulator game. It looks amazing. Like, it looks just absolutely ridiculously good. Is there maybe a place closer that I can park? Oh, I'm on a roof here, am I? Yeah. Okay, we'll go over here. This should be... yeah, this should be good. I watched a few streams of the Flight Simulator game last night. The only thing is, and this is actually... I'm being completely sincere when I say this, I would find it quite nerve-wracking because sometimes in the truck game, like when I drive too close to cars or whatever, I get like a little tiny fright in my stomach. And if that's in a plane, like, Jesus Christ, that's going to be seriously amplified. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm overthinking it, but That's what it feels like. Can't imagine how chaotic that would be. Yeah.
Control, I'm at the destination and no one is here. Control. Camus, are you awake?
Yes, I am awake. Excited. Want to help.
Can you scan the area? Local scan. Look for ID chips on possible delivery containers.
I don't know how. Wait, I know how. I think. What is box?
A box is a square cube.
No. What is that box? It's right there.
Okay, I see it. I guess that's the package then.
Why is no one here? I have bad feelings.
Me too, Camus.
The dog said, "What is box?" And she said, "It's a square cube." Just think if someone doesn't know what a box is, that square cube is going to help them. Anyways, we picked up the package, so we'll go see what the story is. I'm hoping to kind of speed through this game a little bit. I don't want to do any like side quests or any of that. That's badass. This game is very nice to look at though. I just don't want to be streaming it forever. It's also like not a good game to stream because nobody watches it, nobody plays it. But okay. Am I correct in saying we haven't been told where to go yet?
I hear noise.
What noise, Camus?
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. From the package.
I hear it too.
I still have bad feelings.
1 second, Camus. Control, come in. Control, this is driver 14FC. Come in, this is important.
Driver 14FC, this is Control. Please deliver your current package with urgency.
Tell me where.
Control, why is this package ticking?
You don't should have to do this.
Alright, I'm bringing a bomb.
Control, what's happening there?
Nothing. I've been informed that you're to stop calling us about the package.
Oh, for God's sake.
That is all. Please, no more communication until delivery.
Camus, I don't know what to do.
I am nervous.
Why?
I am nervous because you are nervous. Maybe we can throw away the tick-tock.
No.
Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock.
Maybe. I could dump it at the trash chute in Section 8B.
Absolutely not.
That sends it into the refuse collection at the base of the city. Nothing ever comes back from there.
What if it blows up
Will
from
Mr.
there?
Control be mad?
Yes, but I get a bad feeling too, Camus. I think it will be bad either way.
I want to help, but don't know what to do.
I know, Camus, I know. I just have to make a call on this one.
We're going to the intended target, and that is final. I'm not bringing it to some fucking trash heap somewhere. Totally agree on the fright you get on Truck Simulator. It gets me every time. Yeah. Oh no, it's a serious thing. Even though it's a completely like jokey cartoon game or something. There was a point last night where I crashed headfirst into a police car, and it was just I don't know, I felt it in the pit of my stomach. Oh, here we are. What's up, DUFC Moyes, by the way? Nice to see you. Okay, let's go up a little bit. We're going here for a number of reasons. Someone's in my fucking parking spot. Number one, I better be able to park here, yeah, thanks. Number one, it was the closest location. But number two, I just don't want to be on the run for the whole game. So if I go and deliver this package like a good little errand boy, life will be peachy. I'm sure that it's a perfectly legitimate package to be delivering to a perfectly legitimate drop payload. Yeah, there we go.
I guess it was nothing. We did our job, Camus.
Damn right.
We shouldn't ask so many questions.
True.
I am not sure.
Yeah, you're
you
a
want
dog.
to say something?
If it is okay?
Sure.
Is this a job good?
It pays good.
Are we doing good things?
No more questions, please, Camus.
Okay.
Okay, is this a job good? I don't think it is. I don't think the thing that we just did was good. But like, how much of my moral code can I attach to a video game, you know? Especially one where most of the characters look like they're made of Lego. Very nice Lego, but still Lego.
Driver 14FC, this is Control. Is there anything you want to tell me about that last job?
No.
No, nothing.
All right, well, I'm just glad it went okay. For your next delivery, please proceed to the following nav point to collect a package at Life Corp Industries. You'll need to find a way up to the roof of the building. Our client didn't leave us an access code, but, well, you're a smart kid. You'll think of something. Control out.
Will I? Look at this game, though. It's so nice. Like, I don't know, just the open world driving around thing, it suits me so well. This is the kind of thing that I'm after. Would love to know what's keeping these buildings up. Frisco Drive. $50? I can't go any higher than this to fly around this building. Ugh. I think if I go down into this thing, maybe. Oh, this is a little train tunnel. Do you think I can drive through this and remain unscathed? What? Oh, I can't. They won't let me go in. Ah, fine. Whoops. Crashed into a wall. I swear the driving was a lot better than this yesterday. Good evening, Mr. De Niro. Good evening, Mickey Brennan. How is your evening? Were you watching the Champions League? I understand Bayern Munich have done a number on the lads from Lyon. Where's the left turn here? Can I not? I have to go around and then turn left? This is so weird. Ah yeah, here we go. Could actually just... I keep on turning with the mouse, and I feel like you're not really supposed to because it's nowhere near as efficient as using the keys, but it's such a... Because the thing is so sensitive to every mouse turn, it just makes you want to do it out of instinctive kind of reaction. Alright, what was he saying there? I have to find my own place to park because they couldn't... can I just park there on that little ID or thing? Why wouldn't I be able to? I guess. Can I park here? Hello? Oh, fuck. Is this a parking spot? Yes or no? No? Okay, fine. Didn't want to park there anyway. Fuck you. There's loads of stuff going on here. There's a grill being run by a man named Joe Ham. Really enjoyed these chilled out streams. Remind me of the Firewatch Let's Plays. Ah, dude, that is exactly... I'm flying into a tree here. That's exactly what I was going for, because I figured... I wasn't even going forward there. So many people ask me to do another game like Firewatch, and yeah, like I've wanted to do it for a long time, and now I just have the opportunity and the time and all of that. Thanks in large part to staying inside with the coronavirus, or from the coronavirus. Okay, I need to find a parking spot. Can anybody see one? Leon were unlucky, to be fair, had some good chances. Love the Firewatch series. Man, the Firewatch series is like a cult classic or something. Is this... Are these parked? No, that's a fucking like technical... Oh, this is stressful. Where does a man park around these parts? How does somebody get into your neighborhood? Why is there no giant P sign? Why can't I make the map any bigger? These are all questions. Oh, I see a little P over there. Okay, let's go down, down, down. Yes, 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 yes. This is what we want. Excellent. Okay. Ah, what? Okay, there we go. Sorry, that was fucking really chaotic. Alright. Something about not having a key card and me having to crack it, which means I'm gonna have to talk to somebody, and I get the impression that it won't be entirely obvious to me. Where is it? Inside this building? No, that's like a bank or something, isn't it? Is it here? No, it couldn't be that. Man, the camera angles on this game are just complete and utter chaos. Is it in here? Oh, I don't even know. This is stressful. What's happening, Al? Will you give a brief on this game, please? What's up, Ether-san? So, this game is set in some crazy future. We're in a city that's called something that is not too dissimilar to Nvidia. I think it's Nvidia. And you're basically a person who's driving a hover car around the city. Here we go. Something's happening here. Yeah, so you drive a hover car around the city, and does this take me up even higher if I go here? No. And you're doing jobs, and the impression that you get very early on is that everybody who does this job, you're delivering packages for a company called Cloudpunk, and it seems like the people who take this job have a tendency to die. Enter access code. Oh, I really was not in the mood for some kind of puzzle here. But, oh, somebody followed. Sideshow Dave, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Illuminati. Right, I need to find this access code. There's a fella down there called Rory Alpha. And based on the fact that he's got Alpha in his name, he probably is into some nerdy shit. And he probably knows some nerdy things. Here he is. Let's have a word with this bloke.
Yo, what is up, listeners? This your boy Rory Alpha giving you a shout out from Midtown, where I am with the people.
He's
like
a
this
fucking
young lady
DJ.
here who is desperate to have her say on the Undernet's hottest loudcast.
Could you get the microphone away from me?
Oh, we have here another stuck-up young woman, too busy shopping and using makeup. I call it fake-up because it is really lies to trick men. And she doesn't even have time to talk to my listeners, the Bro Brothers.
Your listeners are called the Bro Brothers?
The Bro Brothers.
The Bro Brothers are my pack. Am I right?
And your show is about?
Finally giving the bros a chance to speak out, to have their say.
Finally.
I don't think you want me on your show. And I sure don't want to be on it either.
Let's try to talk someone better, Bro Brothers. We gotta find the real voice of the people. We need a real man on this show. Am I right?
How about that corpse tech officer? He seems to be looking at you. He seems like a real man.
Alright, bros, we're gonna boost now. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit up that notification bell, and I gotta go.
The Bro Brothers. Huh? The Bro Brothers. You uploading it to YouTube too? I think I will, yeah. I don't see why not. No harm in having extra content on my dead channel.
Sign here, please. You'll find the package on the roof through the hotel entry to your right. The access code is B965E, and don't talk to the package.
Don't what?
B965E.
It's going to Avalon Heights. They're expecting you.
B965E. Is that what it was? I fucking hope that's what it was, because I may have already forgotten what this was.
Just checking that you made that delivery.
Shut up.
I'm on it.
Leave me alone.
Checking up on me?
No, we're just...
What was that?
I don't know, driver. The city AI acting up again? Relocating a district, maybe?
No, this felt like an explosion.
Yeah, you're right. I'm getting reports over the wire right now. It was an explosion.
Control? Was it at the Metro Hub?
No, well, it was in that district, but...
Mon the Bro Brothers.
In the delivery bay?
Yes.
Control? Did I just...
Unrelated.
What?
Your delivery was unrelated to the explosion.
But I...
Authorizing a bonus payment for driver 14FC.
Nice, we got a bonus.
Transferring additional funds now.
Why am I being given more money? Control?
Driver 14FC, we are not authorized to discuss previous jobs. That's in the rules.
I thought they were guidelines, not rules.
Please complete your outstanding contract at LifeCorp Industries. Control out.
Control? Control! Camus, are you on comm? What happened?
I am nervous. That was a big boom. My windows got shaky. Did we do that?
Maybe.
No, we didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like, look. Would you rather...
Hello?
Oh, what? Why is the box talking? Why is there a box talking to me? Would you rather, like, kill a criminal as part of a criminal contract operation, or fucking do her idea, which was put the bomb in the fucking trash chute or whatever and fucking kill everybody? Like, I feel like it was the right decision ethically. I may be wrong, but in my opinion, one person involved in shady shit dying is a lot less bad than potentially lots of innocent people dying as a result of something that you actively did. At least with participating in a contract killing, like, you already knew what you were signing up to when you went and got in the... Okay, we're going this way.
Can you hear me?
Stop talking to me. You're a box.
How are you today?
I'm going the wrong
Camus, we're not supposed to talk to the box.
I completely understand. Are you an android too, Camus?
Fine. You can answer him.
Ether-san, thank you for the follow.
Automata.
Welcome to the inner
dog.
circle.
Or a car. I am a dog car.
How strange.
Take a left.
Hey, fella. You are a box.
I am in a box. My name is William.
What are you if you're not a box?
I told you. I am William.
There's a lot going on here.
I was a sous chef in Little China, but not anymore. I'm moving up in the world. In a way that makes me sad too.
How come?
Because I won't be able to talk to little people like you anymore.
My
That will be a shame.
my dog car is just having a conversation with my box package.
I can't wait.
What will you do up there?
I don't know yet.
You'll
It's
be there
exciting. Maybe I'll be working as a personal assistant to some pop star. Or maybe even a CEO. Perhaps I'll be an executive at one of those big corps. Hiring and firing. I would love to fire a human one day. Oh, no offense, driver.
Eldeniro, I'm starting to suspect you don't value my sleeping pattern. What's up, Desirable Panda? Welcome. My thoughts exactly, but I missed the last stream and didn't want to be kicked out of the Illuminati. Any sea people about? No, they're actually all banned from the channel. Otherwise, I would have a million people in here.
What's it like being a driver? I love to hear about poor people. Now that I will be rich,
Better than being a box.
I might even be an organizer for charity dinners. You won't be invited, of course, but I would talk about you.
Thanks. And I've only been a driver for a little while. I was a musician.
Is the audio okay?
Perhaps I should be a musician. Of course, I would be too rich and too busy to learn to play, but I might get some augments so that I can perform. Maybe the saxophone.
Uh-huh.
Rania lost her home and we were evicted, Box. I mean, William.
Box.
We had to move to the city.
Oh, why?
Debt corpse.
Oh yes, they can be very unpleasant. I have heard.
She had to sell my body for money, too.
Ah, stop. Is that true?
With which I am familiar. I sold my body also. You see, a chef's android body is worth a lot these days. My body was the only part of me worth anything. Now I'm just a head and a dream.
Can we open the box to see him? I want to see the head.
No.
No, we're not allowed to open the packages. We're not supposed to speak to them either.
I am sad.
Jeez, I don't know if you can hear the
over
rain
it.
outside. It's insane.
Yes, doggy. Don't worry. One day you will have a lovely body like mine.
What will your new body be like?
Oh, I'm sure it will be something good. I traded my old body, my apartment, and all my savings for this place in the Spire. Surely they have the best android frames there, too.
Chat, I just want to tell you that if I upload this on YouTube and anyone complains about the audio, it is your fault. I've heard the Illuminati kick people out when they didn't watch the Katy Perry Dark Horse video. Wow. Throwback. That was a good song. Juicy J, if I recall correctly. Alright, this is pretty weird. Look at this. What a nice looking game. Alright. Audio is fine now? Thanks, man. Alright, cool. Oh, look at this. That's so cool. That must be just... Yeah, arcade. I was about to say, that must just be a retro, like, relic of a bygone era, because obviously nothing has wheels anymore. What a cool world, though. I would absolutely live here. I don't even give a shit about the wealth inequality, like the squalor, the fact that capitalism is so rampant that people have to sell their dog's body parts to upload their consciousness into a fucking USB thumb drive just so that they can live. I don't care, because neon lights are neon lights, and that is all that truly matters. Cool. I drink Juicy J every morning. I respect it. Reginald Buckley. Charmed, I'm sure. It's probably something he'll say. Let's see.
Hello? We have a delivery. His name is William.
I'm the supervisor for this shift. Domestic android supervisor, Reginald Esquire Buckley Senior.
You're a vacuum cleaner?
No. I am a refuse disposal officer with cleaning functions. The senior refuse disposal officer. And this is our new recruit. William, your head will be mounted on a Digitlux Cleaning Unit 3000. And you will be working on the 3287th floor of Avalon Heights as the junior apprentice unit.
Sorry, William.
Sorry for what? I am to be the junior apprentice. Please pass me over to Mr. Buckley. I am keen to get to work. And you do understand that we can no longer be friends, right? I like you and your pet human, but it just wouldn't be the done thing to be seen with you.
Yeah, fuck off
I
then.
understand. I am happy for you. Goodbye, William.
Alright. It's been real. See you later, Reginald. Looks suspiciously like Abraham Lincoln. Alright, now the control is gonna ring me, so... Ah, the bus stop. I want to go into a bar in the game and just walk around, but I guess you can't. It's a very like outdoors oriented kind of game. Maybe control will leave me alone until I get in the car.
Do you miss William?
I do not.
Okay, me neither.
Well, we took William to his new home. I think we should go and check on ours.
We have a home. Is it big? Does it have a garden?
Do I have my own room?
Sorry, Camus, it's not really a home. It's just a place where we can stay for a while. And it's all I can afford on a Cloudpunk salary. No pool, no butler. I'm not even sure we have running water.
Maybe we can go somewhere nicer if Cloudpunk pays us lots.
This looks
Camus,
cool.
life is going to be hard here in Nivalis. You need to prepare yourself for that.
Nivalis.
Even this place might be too expensive. We can't afford to mess up. Got it? One bad night and we could be evicted.
I understand.
So don't get excited about this new place. It's not much.
Okay, I understand. I am still excited.
So we're gonna see where we live. Do you reckon it's one of those micro apartments like the... I feel like this game has taken a lot of inspiration from Tokyo. See this? Do you see next to the 1862 there on the bottom right, above the map? There is a gauge that is about a third of the way full with light blue. I'm pretty sure that that's petrol, and I need it for my car. And I actually know where you might get it. Yeah, okay. We can go to this merchant. I reckon he's just selling drugs like everybody else in this city. The aesthetic is like Lego Blade Runner. Such a cool vibe. Yeah, it's a really cool vibe. I really like it.
What you looking for? Whatever it is, I got it.
Red boots. You fucking no, I don't give a shit about any of this stuff. Mushroom banana flavor. Oh my god, I take back what I said about how I would live here. I would not live here. What's my cash situation? It's decent, but I don't need any of these. Like, I'm not really interested in the like the cosmetic changes you can do for your character, unless it's something that you guys really want.
Hey, come back anytime, lady.
I will. Reminds me of Ghost in the Shell. Tell me, is the ScarJo movie with Ghost in the Shell any good? Because I want to give it a watch. I surprisingly liked... what was the Scarlett Johansson one? Where... oh, fuck, what's the name of the movie? You know, it has that same premise, like, oh, we only use 10% of our brains, blah, 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 and then she becomes like a super fucking warrior. What the fuck is the name of that movie? Oh, that's really annoying me. Someone must know. Space walking leading to space trucking. You're damn right, Eddie. Nice to see you. Lucy, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, I thought that Lucy was a really nice film because it's so colorful. I'm such a sucker for colors. Like, if you give me a movie that has...
Hey, driver 14FC, you can't be bumping that
oh, fuck off,
like
would
that.
you?
You're gonna have to hit a repair station. If the damage gets worse, I can't get you out of the standard Cloudpunk Hava damage penalty fine.
Okay, fine. I will go and get it serviced. Okay, yeah, let's do that. If we go down into these, there's always a... okay, I'm pressing oh yeah, because it's lower shift. The steering on this, like the car movement, I know you guys like to make fun of me for my driving skills in the truck game, and that's totally fair. But the movement on this is actually not very fluid or intuitive. It's a little bit, tiny little bit tricky. I think if we go in here, they should be able to do something for us. Must be a place to park. I keep pressing... how do I... oh, look, could I make it any clearer than this, that I would like a service, please? Jesus, man, that took so long to achieve. Visually it's amazing, but the anime is a better story. Yeah, almost certainly. I mean, it always does, doesn't it? Let's see. We're gonna have to take everything that he has here. Yeah, we need that. Speed booster. I don't know if I can be trusted with that. Let's get it.
Oh, yeah.
Red. Oh, will we get that? Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we want neon. Wait, no.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have... I think I just bought all that stuff that I didn't really need, but okay. We should be good now. Oh, but I need petrol, though. Can you give me fuel? How do you refuel? It feels like I still am gonna need more fuel. Maybe control will tell me. I don't think that's been part of the tutorial or anything. Okay, answer control.
Hey, 14FC, we did a status
whoa, it's
check of
faster.
your vehicle performance, and it's running clean as a Spire sky. Look after your Hava, she'll look after you. That's what I always say.
I see.
Good work, kid.
Something on the map here. Ah, here, look at this now. Give me the action. Could I make it any more clear that I want? Oh my god, do I have to go to the one down here? Yeah. Here we go. I've been unlucky to be busy for most of the other streams. Nice to be able to catch this one. Nice to have you here, Paddy Whack. I definitely recognize your name. I want to say I recognize your name from Twitter. But I could be wrong. Could be from... oh, I just crashed. Oh, I just crashed again. I swear I usually don't crash, Paddy. Seeing as you just joined. I've actually been driving quite well in this game, I must say. Man, the rain is really coming down outside. It's actually quite jarring. Alright, so what are we doing here? We're driving to my house, is that right? I think that's the plan. Let's go. There's definitely a bit of extra kick off this. Wait. Is there like a... No. Okay. Cool. That's me. Game looks really cool. Never heard of it. Yeah, I just... How did I find it? I think I was on Steam. I went to the store and I just searched... I think I searched simulator or something like that because for some reason my first stream I decided to stream American Truck Simulator. Well, actually I know what the reason is. It's because I was having fun playing it when I was like stoned or tired, and I tweeted a couple of pictures of it and somebody said to me this would be good streaming content, and I was like, maybe it would be. I have a bunch of things in my inventory, by the way. I have no idea how to check my inventory. Oh, let's have a look here. What do we have? What's this thing? Dried flour from the Eastern Peninsula. I used this as a bookmark when I was back home, but I hardly read anymore. I should throw this away, but when I think about it going into a trash can here in Navalis, something feels wrong and I can't let it go. Yeah, I know how you feel. This card says it's for an Android dating agency, but it doesn't say if it's a dating agency for androids, for humans that want to date androids, or for androids that want to date humans. It's a punch card that's covered in holes. They seem random, but there's a pattern. The card itself is heavy and thick. Feels like it could survive a bomb blast. Cooling fluid used for machinery. Ruined plasteel that can be melted down and reused. Oh, so you're gonna have to do some crafting. Man, I don't like crafting in games, and I don't like scavenging for loot, and I don't like puzzles. I like my games to contain big 18-wheel articulated trucks, or else fucking, I don't even know what else. I just thought that would be a funny thing to say. Okay. Do I have to go to the other fucking side? Or oh, okay, I can walk around. Oh yeah, I see the path I have to go. Jeez, a lot of walking. I was late to the stream because I was trialing Taco Bell. Taco Bell? Where do you live? I thought you lived in Scotland. Or somewhere like that. One of those places. Let's talk to Evelyn, see what's up with her.
Do I know you?
Do I know you?
What?
If I knew you, I might not know.
Let me try this again. Why are you hanging around outside my apartment?
Jeez,
are you with the Debt Corp? Or CorpSec? Are you spying on me?
I am your neighbor.
Shouldn't you be in your apartment then?
I am waiting to talk with you.
What do you want?
I want to know if I know you. If we used to know each other. If we were friends.
No, I just moved in. I've never met you before. Are you okay?
No.
You're an android, right? So did you have a firmware upgrade that went wrong or something? I hear those can cause androids to lose their memories, I think.
The tacos have crossed the Atlantic?
Remember my friend, Dr. Zizic?
No way.
We live next door.
No, I told you I just moved in.
She is missing. I am alone.
Look, I'm really busy. I just moved here and I barely have any money.
Yeah, and I'm not doing your side quest.
Why would you say that? I didn't ask you for money.
I'm sorry. I just don't know if I'm the best person to help you.
I don't know anyone else.
There's some homeless shelters for androids downtown.
I have a home.
What do you think I can do for you?
There is a card. It was posted into your mail. I think it is for me.
That's it? Just a card?
Yes, I need it. It is how I will start to come back to me.
Is it that flyer that I have? How do I get into my apartment? Ah, you press the E key. E is for El De Niro. Above average, that's good.
Can you read me?
My
I'm
motto
in the
in
apartment.
school.
You're authorized to access the systems in here?
I am here. It is amazing. There's a table and a balcony, and the roof perfectly fits on top of the wall.
This is fucking
Yeah, it's
deadly.
alright, I guess. A bit sparse. I'd love to be able to
Sparse?
decorate, you know, make it less clinical.
You wouldn't get this for
Do you
$5
remember
grand
the
a
birds
month
we
in
had
Dublin
back
City.
home?
Yes, they landed on the window ledge. I could never catch them.
Yeah, not much chance of wildlife here.
There are rats. I detect almost 50 within the property.
Ugh, do me a favor, Camus. Never mention rats again.
Okay. There are also a number of rare breeds of sump spider.
Ugh, also not good. Come on, we should get back to work. If I get a bonus tonight, maybe I can buy a picture. Or a mirror. Or something.
This is dope. I would love to live here. I don't really like the whole studio thing, but I feel like you'd get over it. Although, yeah, no, it's nice. I like it.
Driver 14FC,
What
this
do
is
you
Control.
want?
Come in. We need you to deliver a package to the Sin Wave nightclub. You're going to have to deliver in person to the rooftop. That's where you can access the VIP area.
So I just go to the door and...
Not gonna lie to you, kid. This one's...
Taco Bell is in Iceland too. Holy shit. Wow. Do we have Taco Bell in Ireland? Like, I don't think we do, but maybe I'm wrong. Had a couple of cheeky tacos in my time. I'd agree, probably around a 6 out of 10. Interesting. Let's see what this fella has to say. This is not going to go well. It's going to say something like that.
Be tricky, but I think you can do it.
It's going to be
The
tricky.
club's picky about who gets in. Have you heard of Lomo?
No.
He's the owner of the club, and most of this sector too. He's got a piece of every business in the Undertown. And he didn't get them by asking nicely. Be careful around him.
I will. Are they expecting me?
Sure. I'm just letting you know you might come up against some resistance. These are powerful people, so watch what you say.
Powerful people?
Let's just say they're very private clients.
Shit, was I supposed to go?
To suspect any strangers might be undercover corpsec. You'll have to convince them otherwise.
Understood.
And 14FC?
Yeah?
This has been a tough night for the company. We're understaffed and overworked, and we keep losing contact with drivers. There's something in the air tonight. Be careful. And if you do a good job on this delivery, all past infractions are forgiven. Understood?
Understood.
Oh, so the green... What's the teal 25? Is that like something to do... Oh, that's Evelyn's punch... Ah, oh, fuck, I was supposed to give that to her. Oh, fine, I'll fucking do it. I'll give her the I completely forgot. When I picked up that punch card, it didn't even occur to me that it was for her. She was an afterthought.
Is punishable by death. Those who wish to experience or perform jazz must apply for a
Here we
unique
go.
permit.
Let's give her this. Hold on, I'll read the chat in a second, sorry.
I found the card. You can have it.
Thank you.
Yeah, open inventory.
So, what is it?
A punch card.
Which is...
A relic. Dr. Zizhitz liked old things. Antiques. Our home is filled with grandfather clocks.
Did I just
teapots,
give her or what?
DVD players.
I don't
Get
care,
this
Evelyn.
card.
I'm not interested.
I know this is just the first of many.
Oh, I'm not giving
Where
you
are
more.
the rest? You don't want me to check with all our neighbors, do you?
The rest were with Dr. Zizich. They are scattered.
So, where is Dr. Zizich?
She is also scattered.
You mean...
Last month, the 1875 B shuttle for Phobos took off from Terminal B while the launch bay doors were still closed. One of a series of systemic failures that took place across a range of Novalis' safety protocol algorithms, the explosion caught over 100 vehicles in the blast radius, including Dr. Zizich's Hova.
So she's... I'm sorry.
You did not know her, but thank you.
She was your flatmate?
We were best friends. We
How do
came
I-
to Novalis together. We
How do I
met at
give
the
her
periphery.
these?
She was the...
So you are Dr. Evelyn?
Although I was conferred the title, none of the humans used it.
But if you were operating and saving lives, you were a doctor.
If no one calls you a doctor...
What's your thoughts on the
or treats
Fallout
you
games?
like
I've
one,
actually
you are not
never
a
played
doctor.
them, would you believe?
Still, you were saving lives and...
Please do not tell me how to label myself.
Sorry. So the periphery? I hear it was pretty dangerous out there.
It was, but Nivalis is dangerous too.
Is it better here, in the city?
I saw terrible things at the periphery, but there was hope. Friends. I have not found those things here yet.
Will you set up practice here in Nivalis?
I don't know. Dr. Zizic had a plan for us, but it is no longer in my memories.
I guess I can look for these pages. I travel around the city, so...
It would help me a great deal. Please bring me any you find.
All right.
I will. And if you need anything else, well, we're neighbors, right? We can look out for each other.
Yes. Neighbors.
Alright, so it says up here, find punch cards for Evelyn, 3 out of 20. How do I give them to her? I assume that's it, like that's deal done. Alright, I walk away. Jesus, I don't care about these side missions. I do not want to be streaming this game for like 12 hours or something. But anyways, yeah, sorry, the Fallout games, I actually never played them. Feels like I would like them a lot though. They've kind of got a lot of things about them that I really enjoy, but I was never an Xbox gamer, and I get the feeling those were they on PlayStation as well? I actually don't even know. Maybe a very cringe question to ask. I just feel like I never saw Fallout in any game shop when I was looking in the PlayStation titles. Captivating performance from the voice actor. I have to say, the Control guy, he's pretty good. He's good to listen to. I think he plays that part pretty well. Alright, let's go down and zoom along here. Oh, look at that. Crash into every single thing along the way, including that. Nightmare. What are you gonna do? Still better at driving this than I am at driving the truck, alright? Let's go. Sometimes they use the mouse, sometimes they use the keys. It's weird. Are they racing? Is that... Why do they have numbers over their heads? Oh, I missed my fucking turn. Okay. Fuck. Oh man, it's so hard to get like ascending and descending right while you also have accelerate and reverse. Yeah, on PS and PC too. Quality games just need to dedicate a lot of time to them. Think you'd enjoy them a lot. Man, I never saw them for PlayStation. Like, I don't know what went wrong there. Alright. What's up? Pick up the package. We've been here before.
We have his package, but will Lomo think we are undercover corpsec? We don't look like undercover corpsec.
Don't care.
What would
Tell me where I need to
undercover
go.
corpsec look like, Camus?
I guess maybe like us. We have to act natural, not suspicious.
Exactly.
Can I fly over this?
It is hard to act not suspicious when you are worried about being killed.
You know what else doesn't help?
Talking too much?
You're learning fast, Camus.
Camus the dog. Yeah, I remember Jack telling me once on an episode of the podcast, or I think it was before we were about to record an episode of... Maybe it is actually on an episode. But it was all about before the most recent Fallout game came out. And how excited he was and like how much time he was going to dedicate to it. I think he was even maybe planning on taking time off work and stuff like that. But it's weird that I never played them because I feel like they are very me kind of games. John actually plays them. He's a big fan. I was more of a... I was always just stuck with Metal Gear Solid or Final Fantasy. They never seemed to be big games in Ireland in my experience. Yeah, that's true. Like none of my friends growing up played them, except for John. He's the only one. And John has always been different in many ways, so kind of adds up with what you were saying. Alright, we're going to take a right, the next right, inside of the Thunderdome here. It's Camus. Camus. Sounds like chemist. Let's go. That was a sharp turn. Did you see that? Discovered Delta Gate. The way she says Camus triggers me no end. I missed that bit of chat. No, it's Camus. I'm gonna call it Camus forever now as well. What is it? Like, what's the actual thing that the dog is named after? Like, it's her dog. She named it Camus. I think she knows how it's pronounced, desirable panda. Or should I say, le panda désirable. Now where does a man park around here? This is the only part of the game that stresses me out, honestly, is being on stream trying to look for a parking space. I wish you could change the camera angle on the game. Okay, that is like an actual club. That's awesome looking. Cool, so I need to find some parking. Where would a man... Where would a woman, in fact, in this instance, park the Hova? Over here? No. Oh, over here. There we go. There we go. Nice one. Good eve, one and all. Hello, Rage Man. Welcome to the stream. How did your game go there? The ranked game that you played. You weren't the Fallout boy? Bye, L. Thanks for the memories. Do you know what? While I think, what's that song that goes like, I'm going down, down in an earlier round, or whatever it is. That song is good, but generally, Fallout Boy, not for me, I'm afraid. And My Chemical Romance as well, they can also get into the ocean. Oh, there's no way for me to... Do these lands not meet? Am I gonna... Oh, no, okay, there's an alley up here that connects me to the next area. Not so... A disconnect as always? Yeah, dude, that's why I don't play ranked anymore. There's just no point. Wait, I can't... Fuck, you're having me on here. Big Narco. Imagine selling drugs and your name is Big Narco. Like, would you not want to have, like, even a fucking hint of subtlety about you? Really hope I can walk to this place that I'm trying to go to, and it doesn't look like I can. That doesn't look connected either. What a fucking ball ache of a city this is. That this area is not connected to that area. I seriously can't get up. What? This is put here to test me. Maybe in the south, fairly popular above though. There's a writer called Albert Camus. Sugar, we're going down. At least be small, narco. Yeah. I'm only a small narco. Oh, this is really triggering me that I can't just fucking go to that other. That's really bad form now, I have to say. And I'm definitely 100% on that, am I? We're gonna go over here and have a look for a parking space. Oh wait, maybe if I go, maybe, hold on. Oh yeah, give me this. Sure, why not? This is like, this music sounds like a cyberpunk version of Push It to the Limit. I feel like this is not what I'm looking for. Oh, Jesus. This is unreal. I want to complain. Just jump, jeez. I know, I wish I could. I don't even know if there is actually a jump button. Side note, is there a jump button? Nope. Girl can't jump. What does the spacebar do? Nah, I'm afraid to press it. Okay, seems to do nothing. It's good. Best possible outcome. I want to see what this is.
Here's what I can offer you today.
I would rather you offered me nothing at all, to be honest. This is an insult.
I look forward to seeing you again.
I fucking look forward to avoiding you at all costs next time you're around. I see your ridiculous menu has not deterred Big Narco, but I won't be eating there. I cannot believe I have to get in my fucking car just to drive an extra like 5 meters across the map and figure out how to park over at the other side of this stupid city. Ugh. I'm stressed now. I didn't need this kind of stress in my life. I wish I could just get in that taxi and have them take me there. Right, so let's be real about this. I'm just going straight. Alright, hello. I found out how to park the fucking car. So we're gonna continue on this game. And get a little bit closer to the ultimate mission of completing it, I guess. So, how's everybody doing? All 6 of you, apparently. It says there's 6 viewers, but when I click the users in chat, it says there's like way more than 6. So, I don't understand how Twitch comes up with these numbers. What's up, Jabes? What's up, Starks? It's going pretty well, man. How about you? Pretty terrible storm outside, so you know, there is a chance that it will hit the power lines and we'll be without stream, but let's just hope that that doesn't happen. If the game is too loud over me talking, will you please let me know, because I'm gonna put this on YouTube, so I'll blame you if it's not good enough. Well, I've gotta go to the pub, but only to get a key home. Listen, man, you don't have to justify yourself to me, alright? My only concern, the amount of time you spend in the pub, is that there is a highly infectious virus going around. So, it says 110 that way. Am I outside my apartment here, or am I near where I was the last time? Because if I can just park here and run, I should be able to actually get to the place that we're supposed to go. Let's see. I think I'm actually too far away at this place. Yeah, I need to go around and park at the other car park. Car got flooded with a storm last week. I know the pain. Jesus. The car got flooded. Oh my god. Dude, I didn't even know that could happen. Did you leave a door open, or like was the rain just so severe? Because I can't imagine the circumstances. Oh, already crashed. Again, just let me know if the audio needs to be fixed in any way, and I'll do it. It's hard to manage a stream with only one screen, let me tell you. Don't know if I should get a second screen. It would definitely help me with work, so it would probably be worth it in that sense. Right, so what I have to do is go to the front of the hotel, and that is how I get in. And also, we need to pay a trip to Big Narco. Or will this fella do? Mr. Merchant, hello.
What you looking for? Whatever it is, I got it.
I'd like some juice. Do you have juice? No?
Thanks.
Fuck off, so. You're no use to me.
Hey, come back anytime, lady.
No use without any juice. The lady is only a 10-minute walk. Well, Godspeed. Is it stormy over there in Coventry? Or is that just here? Ah, pick this up for Evelyn. And we need to find Big Narco, the fella who's going around the place selling drugs. So let's try and get that done. We can buy some ramen up here. Oh, there's Big Narco. Look at him. Love to be a drug dealer and deal drugs in front of a club and call myself Big Narco.
You
How's
from
it
the
going?
east, lady? You're good, with no corpse sec. Got it?
Juice. This is what we need. Do you see this? That's what we need. Should I buy more? Nah. Just one will be enough. El De Niro, do you recommend burning down my place of employment?
But no sec.
I generally don't advocate for crimes, I guess. But if you do have to commit a crime, I would make it not arson. That one will get you put away for a while.
I'm here to deliver a package.
Sure you are. Fuck off.
Look,
Jesus,
I need to get
that's
past.
so rude.
They're expecting me in the VIP area upstairs.
Make it worth my while.
I am
How?
not going to
I
give
don't
you a
have much
blowjob
money.
if that's what you're implying.
I don't want money. Get me some juice.
Juice?
Tram in all bottles. Corpsec aren't allowed to hold them. So if you bring me some, I know you ain't a cop, and I can sell them.
Okay, I have it.
I brought your juice.
All right, go ahead.
Oh man. Okay, what? Do I have to open this and give it to him? Stimulants? No. Coolant? No. Wait, he told me to go ahead. Do I just go ahead? It is very unclear in this game when you're actually giving something to someone and when you're not. Yeah, enter club. Nice. Can you imagine having that kind of an interaction with a bouncer in real life? Hi, I brought some drugs. Okay, and you go. Alright, here I am though. Remember last night we drove around for fucking ages trying to find this. It was so stressful.
I'm the delivery driver. I have your package.
You're not Carmine. He used to run my packages.
He's retired.
He retired.
Retired, eh? You know who I am, driver?
Lomo?
That's right. You bring me packages. No questions. No mistakes. We'll be friends. If you let me down, probably not.
I understand.
What's your name?
Rania.
Rania.
Well, Rania, I have some advice for you. You want to hear it?
No.
Sure.
I don't.
You got a don't fuck with me look on your face. But those are some clean hands. In the city, you've got to adapt quick. All the shit in the world ends up in the sea. But we still swim in it. If you dilute anything enough, it becomes tolerable. You hear what I'm saying?
Not really.
I do. I'll accept
The
your
city
advice.
moves real
If you
fast,
stop
and
talking
you've got
right
to
now.
move with it. You make a million choices a day to survive in Nevalis. And some of those choices are gonna hurt folks. You ain't got time to think about that. You just keep moving. Understand?
I think so.
Yeah. Can I go?
Alright. Get going
Thank
then,
you.
Rania. Cora willing, you might just make it through the night.
I will make it through the night. Don't you worry about me, Lomo. You just enjoy your package, whatever it is. If I make sure the slags are still inside, then it's technically not arson, just manager slaughter. Why do you want to burn down your house? Or, sorry, why do you want to burn down your place of employment, Desirable Panda? Good to see you, by the way. Thanks for being here. Alright, that's that job done. See how easy that was? Jeez. Alright, back to the car. Hopefully control... Oh wait, we have a person we can...
Camus, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
It's Camus!
Camus, people keep mentioning Cora. What is it?
Not sure. Just an expression?
Wouldn't make
Yeah,
sense.
I get that, but it must come from somewhere. Do a basic search through Open Web and PubWeb.
He's self-employed.
872 different definitions for Cora.
Just give me the gist.
In the city of Nevalis, Cora can be used in common parlance to refer to the personification of luck or fate. Can be uttered as a blessing or a curse. Can refer to the hacker collective or cult of the same name. Can be an expletive or used as a noun to refer to the AI governing specific aspects of logistics, theology, sociology, or infrastructure of city operations.
It's a smart dog, isn't he?
Historical context can refer to the...
Okay, that's
Yeah,
plenty.
Jesus.
You know, you really need to learn a bit about the word relevance, Camus.
Should I look it up? Wait, we have an incoming call.
Kid, you there? Ready for another job?
Yep.
Sure thing.
Hit me up.
Hey, Control. What is Cora?
Cora, a code word used by hackers, an anarchist group, an expression for when you're tired of shit. Why do you ask?
It doesn't matter. Just give me my next job.
You're delivering to an unsanctioned street race, so watch out for CorpSec. Pick up a drive converter from Emmett's garage. Your delivery target
Put it
is
on the map
Never
for me.
Slow Joe. Control out.
Camus, are you there?
Here?
Camus, I want you to do a deep search for Cora.
There's so
Not
much dialogue in this
mainstream
game that I
networks.
feel
Hit
like
the
it
deep
really
net and
doesn't
the
need to be
undernet.
there.
Is it important?
I don't know. I see it everywhere. And there was something about Control's reaction. It means something to him.
Won't we get in trouble?
Get over.
My head. I don't feel good.
You don't have a head, Camus. You're running on a low clock speed processor, so that's why you're struggling. Take yourself offline while you do the search. I'll be okay without you for a while. You need to swim. You remember how to do that? You need to copy yourself into the other networks and travel upstream.
I remember.
You're looking for Cora, remember? I want old data. Where did the name come from? That's your focus.
I will try.
You will
Going
try.
now.
Camus Automata now offline.
Good. Thank God. No more dialogue for a while, please. So... Whoa. Jeez. The car just came out of nowhere. Like that phantom truck, or phantom car that appeared in the truck driving game. What's up, Barnaby9919? How are you doing? Need to stop in here. Scribbles out ducks. Ah, of course, lions. Excellent tweet. Crack vehicle. Let's see. Pandas need more hashtag respect in the workplace. Self-employed. I laughed at that while I was. Hope Vin Diesel is half cyborg. He almost certainly is.
I'm here to collect a driver converter.
Drive converter?
Sure.
You don't know what it is, do you?
Nope.
It regulates the hydraulic output of the water tanks. It wears out fast, but without it, you got no grav lift. The sump builds up residue from the runoff because we got no clean water down here no more. Only the fancy overcloud.
Joe Rogan's gotten old, I see.
Drive converter because they use pure H2O. You're not listening, are you?
I think they need this pretty quickly.
You're right, they do. You better get going.
What do they do with it when they get it?
They don't mess around.
She's stretching.
That's the main thing they do.
This is telling me that she's tired.
Once they stick the drive converter in the universal maintenance slot under the passenger seat, the servitors will fit it in on the fly. Unless they've got an old manual, in which case, you know what? Never mind. I know you're not interested. I'll let you go. See you around, kid.
Desirable panda. That is the truest thing. Like, they really do overshare in this game. It's kind of like sometimes the dialogue is quite clunky. I know, like, in video games, you definitely get away with having, like, kind of streamlined dialogue like that, where it gets to the point very quickly in a real cliche kind of way. But, anyway, the really annoying thing is during those scenes I don't actually fucking listen because I'm too busy reading the chat. So I didn't really get any of that. I was just thinking the whole time that he looked kind of like an older, more skinny Joe Rogan. So I don't know what I'm doing. I have to deliver something to a street race. That's the last thing that I remember. And it's here. Oh.
Where is Never Slow Joe? Are you part of the race? I've got a drive converter for him.
They went already. I'm the start line.
Can I head them off?
I'm really just here to wave them off, miss.
Damn it. Control, are you on the comm? What do I do? The race has already started.
I'm here. Joe won't get far without that part. I'm giving you a nav point.
Okay.
Seems like he might have broken down already.
Seriously?
You have to complete this job. Remember what we told you when you signed up? No failures. Without that part, he's not even going to be able to land safely. Get to him as fast as you can.
Yes.
I'm not much of a racer. I'll try.
You can do this, kid. Remember,
Good news.
Straight roads are for fast cars.
I am a
The
racer.
city is for fast drivers.
Oh, already found him. Turn around, go through here, go up. Is that? I assume. Can you? I assume if those little arrows are pointing upwards like that, that means I go up. Do I have to park to give him this thing, or can I just go over? I'll just fucking park. Oh, we all know how I feel about parking. It's my least favorite thing to do. It's been 4 years since you uploaded a career mode video? Question mark. I don't know. I thought I uploaded one yesterday. Okay. Why? Do I have to go somewhere else? Is this guy like up there? How do I go up there? Is there like a lift over here? Why do I think...
Please remember that unlicensed jazz in Navalis is punishable by death.
Unlicensed jazz.
Experience or perform jazz must apply for a yearly permit.
How do I... Oh man, is this... Are we gonna have to abandon another stream so I can go and find out how to do a fucking thing? Oh, this is annoying. Maybe I can get up actually. What does Tico want? Oh, this is the fella I spoke to. Oh,
Did
no,
you
no,
have
no.
any luck finding?
I don't wanna...
You don't know? So where did you last see her?
Back in Tokyo, during the Sakura, we had a picnic in the park.
Tokyo?
Do we want to hear this or should
Sorry,
I skip
I don't
it?
know the city very well. Is that below Midtown?
It is a different city.
You mean like a different district?
See ya, Barnaby. Thanks for being here.
It was not in Nivalis.
Sorry, Tico. I think you might be getting confused. There is only Nivalis. Everything west is just townships and settlements. There are no more cities. This is it.
We grew up together. I've known her since I was 13.
Tico, that must have been a very long time ago.
I don't really understand when people talk like that.
You don't understand what? Time?
When people say the feelings are from
Oh, you know, we already...
The people you cared about...
I guess not. But some of them aren't around to love anymore.
I don't understand. We sat under the cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
She ate fresh
Yeah, you've told me
then
all
one
this
day
stuff
the sun
before.
rose. Her family said they would have to move away.
I think your memories go back very far, Tico.
Nari and I grew up together. Even after the big sunrise.
Oh, here, listen. I'm sorry, man. I don't care. I have to go do stuff. I have to get stressed out about the fact that I can't find the way to get up to the fucking place that I'm supposed to go. But I will pick this thing up for Evelyn. Oh, this is a cassette tape. Very retro. Alright, I think I might need to get back into my car. I'm not sure. I'll have a quick, another quick look around here to see if there's a lift somewhere that I can take up, because there is a lift.
Unlicensed jazz in Nivalis is punishable by death. Those who wish to experience or perform jazz must apply for a yearly permit.
I love that unlicensed jazz is punishable by death. Where was the lift? Was it right here, or was it over here somewhere? Oh, it's over there, look. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, so they're everywhere on the map, right? Okay, take me up. You don't even have to press a button. Amazing. Alright, nice. Although this seems to leave me further away from the guy. Am I right in that? I don't know. Didn't realize Takeo was JS Mill. By Barney the Dinosaur. Did he just come in just to say hello and tell me when the last time I uploaded a career mode was and then leave? Is that what happened there? I wasn't like... It was kind of hard to pay attention because I was... okay, yeah, there's your man. Never Slow Joe. What's up, Joe?
Are you never slow, Joe?
No, I am currently very slow, Joe. You got my converter?
Yeah.
Thanks, Cloudpunk. I'm gonna give you this old one. It's busted, but if you get it back to Emmett, he can fix it up and sell it on for a good handful of limbs.
These converters are worth a lot of money?
Well, they sure are. I owe Emmett, so you make sure it gets back to him safe here. Without the trade-in value in that busted converter, I wouldn't be able to afford this repair. My racing days would be over. Early retirement. I'd go mad.
I'll get it back to Emmett.
Thanks, Cloudpunk. Yeah, I can't believe you drive around the city in that piece of junk. You're braver than me, kid. What do they call you?
Rania.
Why does every...
that's no good.
My name's no good? What do you suggest?
On the run, Rania. What do you think?
I like it.
I think you don't understand the purpose of a nickname.
On the run, Rania. I gotta go. I've got a race to win. I'll see you around.
I'm gonna increase the size of your name by 3 whole fucking words. On the run, Rania, from just regular Rania. And Rania is a really nice name too. I think all of these like dystopian, futuristic type things, they always say stuff like, "Oh, that piece of junk that you're driving."
Did you hear all of that?
And it's always
On
fine.
the run, Rania? I don't like it.
He's a racer, not a poet, Camus.
Are you going to take the old part back to the mechanic man?
I'm not sure. If I sold it, I'd make a lot of limbs quick.
Won't you get in trouble?
I don't think so.
Rania the
Races are
Dragon
illegal
Slayer.
and dangerous. Joe is an old man. Maybe it would be safer if he retired. If I give this part back to Emmett to settle his old debts, he'll keep racing.
So, are you going to sell the part at some other mechanic man?
No.
Or take it to the Mr. Emmett mechanic man?
You know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it to its intended target. I'm not one to fuck around with the system of things in this, like, weird futuristic dystopia, alright? I only just moved to this city. I'm not about to impose my moral code on every single fucking job offer and stuff. You know? You can't drive faster when you're this high up. It's pretty annoying. But you do get a really nice view, so that's nice. I dislike it. This is horrid Henry, where everyone had an adjective in front of their name. Yeah, that's what they're going for. Wait. Where is this fucking thing? Let's go back here now. Oh, yeah, of course. I forgot that it was in the mechanic place. Would you give me the park option? Oh, for God's sake. There's a dog in this game, amazing. Yeah, she uploaded her dog into her car, and now her dog does, like, Google searches for her in her car.
Hey, do you buy these? It's a drive converter. I don't need it.
Well, sure. I'll give you a good price, lady. How about 500?
All right.
We are supposed to pay off Joe's debt. You gave the part to the wrong mechanic man.
We got paid for it, and now Joe will stop racing.
Did you do it to help Joe?
I did it to help all three of us.
I did it because the green thing on the map brought me here. And I want to complete this game as quickly as possible. Right? Now is Control gonna ring me and be like, oh, you did the wrong thing, you goddamn bitch, C-47-2 or whatever? Hopefully not.
I found out more about Cora. It's very confusing.
Yeah,
Hold on to it for now. I've got something I've got to do.
Thank you. Thank you, Rania. On the run, Rania.
No, if you're about to give me a headache worth of data, I need a coffee first.
Yes. Why not beer? Let's go for a beer. We never go for beers in games anymore. Imagine working at a supermarket and your friend goes, wait, are you really going to sell food to poor people? They should just get it, and now you have to apply Kantian ethics to... Sure as hell isn't Rania the haggler. Yeah, that's true. I want to go to... I hope we're going to like a cyber cafe and not her apartment. I have to give all these punch cards to Evelyn and have an awkward fucking conversation with her. I wish there was a handbrake in this game. I feel like that would make everything a lot better. Alright, let's take this hard left. Nice. If I miss something in the chat, by the way, just say it again. It's hard to read and drive. And drink. You crashed into me. That's such nonsense. Okay, that time I crashed into you. That time I definitely crashed into you. Sometimes I crash into them on purpose inside of this force field thing because sometimes the car like floats around them and it's fun. Alright. Are we going home? Is this where we live? I think it might be. Where do I park when I go to where I live? Oh, I remember this from last time, but I can't remember where I parked. I feel like if I descend... That club looks pretty cool. Is there not a parking space there? No bueno. El De Niro doesn't know his left and rights? That's not true. I'm well aware of the political compass. Look at this guy. There's the coolest man in all of Navaria. What a guy. Dynamite Simpson. No thanks. Midnight Club, can I go in? Not interested in what the merchant has. See, my house is over the other side. How do I get across there? Can I get across there? How did I get across there in the past? These are all questions. Yeah, see, like, it doesn't look like I can, right? Is there parking over there? Doesn't look like it. Let's go in here, see what's up. Ah! Oh, would you look? Ah, this is cool.
I saw you looking at me from over there.
I was just going to ask if this was the only coffee place in this zone. I'm from out of town, and this coffee is...
Like Hova oil?
Well, I was going to say it's below average, but yeah.
No, this is the only place.
Yeah, it is open world, right, man? You can do anything in it.
You look like you're still in your teens.
There's loads of side quests as well.
It's done in my growth.
I just don't want to do any of them.
Actually...
75.
Well, Grandpa, it was nice to meet you.
Hey, wait up. What's your name?
I'm Rania. I drive deliveries, and I've got another job coming up, so...
Do you, want to do something?
Yeah, I want to get away from you.
Are you asking me on a date?
No, I mean, alright, we could just do something and see what happens.
Do something. How specific?
We could...
Come on, coffee guy. What could we do?
Bowling.
Ew.
Shooting? I know a range downtown. They let you fire the big pulse rifles.
I don't like pulse rifles, or any guns, really. They tend to get aimed at people a lot.
We only shoot targets.
Jeez, Rania, don't bust his balls.
And the targets can coexist peacefully.
But what about pizza?
He kind of deserves it.
What kind?
Artichoke and avo?
Oh, Rage Man, there's a pizza for you.
Ooh,
Artichoke and
miss.
avocado.
Sorry,
Jesus
guy.
fucking
Maybe some other
Christ.
time.
If I see you here again, I'll have thought of something you like, Rania.
We'll see.
Got an achievement on Steam for that called Flirt. So there you go, kids. Anything is possible.
Welcome to Neo's Neo Cafe. I'm Neo. What can I get you?
Should I keep it real, or will I make it realistic? I do like the look of. Yeah, I want this without caffeine. I want the caffeine
That's
also.
good. Thanks for this, Neo.
Have a spectacular day.
I will. I just got another achievement, and it said, "Tastier than maggot pizza." Maggot pizza. What the fuck? Sorry, what even is an artichoke? Sorry, I didn't vote Tory. I honestly have no idea what an artichoke is either.
Is that you?
Chemist, why are you calling me on the
Is it
call?
one of those
I'm
things
on
that
coffee
eats
break
ants?
here.
I honestly, I don't know. I have no clue.
Is the reason that you don't like being alone?
This
Yes,
guy.
that is it. Is it okay?
It's fine. I'm glad of the company.
Why do you need the coffee?
I've never worked night shift before, Chemist. Coffee creates the illusion that I'm actually still awake. You wouldn't understand. You don't sleep.
I sleep.
I guess you go offline and recompile your source code. That's a bit like sleeping.
I sleep.
Okay, I heard you. Tell me what you found out about Cora.
That's an antelope.
I found 3
Fuck, I
different
think
types
you're
of
right.
things
Yeah.
about
Chemist, this data analysis and retrieval, it's not that you can't do it, it's just it's a bit dry. Why don't we let the generic automata take care of this part? You can go offline for a bit.
Sleep.
Sure.
Custom personality Camus offline.
Alright, now
Generic
Control is gonna
automata
ring us, so
reinstated.
let's all just
Alright, Mr. Personality. Tell me what we know about Cora
have a nice
now.
view of the city while we
3
drive.
distinct data points of origin for Cora. 2 deprecated and accessible only via the underweb.
The underweb.
Warning, your automata was detected accessing this information and your identity was compromised.
Shit. Well, too late to do anything about it now. Tell me what you found. Give me the official
That's
data
me when I
first.
found out that my last FM
Cora
account
is
got
a term
hacked.
colloquially used
And my
by
password was
citizens
on
of
the internet.
Nivalis to refer to the combination of AI and mechanical systems, which manage the logistical and maintenance systems operating throughout the city.
I knew that much. Go on.
As an anthropomorphism of a mercurial personality, it is unclear if Cora exhibits a form of sentience or sapience.
Can you guys hear the rain outside my house?
Best
That's
data suggests
fucking
Cora
insane.
is fundamentally inconceivable by human intelligence, existing just beyond the event horizon of biological minds.
Not helpful at all. Why do people keep talking about Cora then?
Day-to-day usage of Cora in conversation invokes the term in the same way one might talk about fate, luck, or serendipity. Example? I checked my balance and I'm all out of credits. Cora knows where it all went.
There are 2 more data points for Cora?
Yes. One from City Archive in a defunct data pool called the Internet.
Hope you guys are remembering all
Another
of this
from a
stuff and
paper-based
taking it
text
in,
called
because
The
I'm not listening to
Exegesis,
what she's
a
saying.
pseudo-historical book scanned and OCR'd 109,572.75 days ago.
Read me the extract of the exit whatever.
Reigning atop a hierarchy of smaller automatons, VIs, androids, and machines, Cora is the last of the 12 founders. Complex AIs that formed an advisory council for the human rulers of the city. Why did the founders fail? Did their source code encounter insurmountable logical errors? Or, worst of all, did the founders choose to abandon humanity? And if so, will Cora soon make that same choice?
What's your confidence rating on the accuracy of this information?
11.40%.
Higher than I thought. Does everyone in the city know this stuff but me?
Cora is commonly discussed, appearing in up to 0.8% of all communication, but little substantive, verifiable data exists as to its nature.
Read me the last data, the one
Oh,
from
are you
the
serious? You
internet.
really want to hear more of
Cora,
this?
computer-operated recycling agent.
That's it? I don't know how this relates to hackers or AI.
No further data available.
You'll find out when
Make a
Control
copy
sends
of
you
that
on another
exegesis thing to local
fucking
storage,
mission that you don't want to be
encrypted.
on.
If I get a data violation, I don't want to lose access. And bring Camus back online.
Activating custom automata personality, Camus.
Did you find out about Cora?
More or less. I don't know what I was hoping for.
Will you get food too?
Not hungry. Hey Camus, have a look at the cafe menu. Do you see all the different types?
Oh, they think I'm still at
If
the
you drank
cafe?
coffee, what type would you order?
Lads, please. Was I supposed to be sitting there that whole
That's not
time?
really-
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no. I said something dumb?
Cora
Actually,
votes Green
Camus,
Party.
I think donut coffee.
I think Cora
sounds
controls the
pretty
Green Party. Oh, man. Come on, Control. Ring me and tell me what I have to do. Might as well get fuel while I'm here. Yeah, like that. Why haven't Control rang me yet? I just want to drive from point A to point B and read the chat. Whoa, hold on. My car is on fire. I'm no mechanic. I'm not a petrol head. But that's not good, right? I'd say all that crashing I did was probably not good. There we go. Answer.
Driver 14FC, are you out of your Hava?
I was on a break.
There are no breaks for me or for you. Have you seen the vids?
No, why?
I'm in my Hava, by the way.
More accidents in Sector 21. No, Sector 23. Or is it 21?
Bombings?
Not sure. This is bad for us. We've lost more drivers this week than in the past year.
Everything okay, Control?
I don't know, kid. I don't know. What's your real name? I'm tired of numbers.
Rania.
I'm gonna look out for you, Rania. Things will get better after tonight. I promise. We just need to get through this one night.
What's your name, Control?
I'm not supposed to say. Goddamn.
Is something going wrong over there? You sound...
It's all wrong here. Maybe I'll tell you after this job.
Alright, what's the
Okay.
job?
What you got for me?
In Gallows Row, there's an old escalator called the Ascension.
Ooh.
Someone at the base wants to surrender a package of their belongings.
Where does the escalator go?
Hell.
Trust me, Rania. This job will be much easier for you if you don't ask that question again. You're looking for a guy named Gil. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Enjoy your coffee. All I got is a bottle of sake.
Lads, I am not in the cafe anymore. I don't know how unlimited you believe my patience to be.
Cheers.
Fessahetic control.
But I will absolutely not be. Okay, what was the other thing? I got a new thing, didn't I? Like unlocked something new? Pressure on 10 incredible. What's this?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, nice. Alright, let's go.
Orgona's newest palette features full maps, 2 ultra-bright and
Great Zombies map. Whoa, this gets so much faster after you come out of the... I remember this from last time too. Okay, but I need to turn. Turn with the mouse this time. Alright, let's go. Let's go to this Ascension escalator or whatever. Would have been great if the building fully exploded after bumping into it like that. Let's go. I need to. Ugh. God damn. Ugh. Just after I get it repaired and everything. Right, do I go through here or? Yeah, I would imagine I do, right? Yeah, probably. We're doing it anyway, boys. It's happening. Sorry I'm late, lads. Did you park the car, L? What is up, Mickey Brennan? Yes, I did. I did indeed. I figured out that you basically had to walk around to the front of the hotel. Oh, did you see these cars just come out here and hit me? Right, I have to go back through here. That was a mistake. Don't know why none of you has told me. Okay. Yeah, parked the car, delivered the package, had a real heart-to-heart with the fella who, I forget his name now, Lomo I think it was. Okay, so what I need to do is get out of here. And fly over here. Fulcrum sector. Right, we're close. I think I can actually just start coming down here. Now, where do I park my car this time? I think this is one of the obvious parking spaces, isn't it? Is there none just like right there? No, I'm gonna really have to work for it. Okay. We can try over here. Crashing into a tree. Excellent. That's real good. Where's it? Oh, I see. I see it. Oh, that was only a little scratch. So was that. How do I get there? Is there anything on the screen that would indicate the health of the car and whether or not I need to service it again, or do I need to rely on the fucking smoke coming out of it? Where is this fucking thing? Is it like up here? Yep, it sure is. I'm only used to 2 dimensions in my games, alright? Lipophrenia, what is up? Am I getting in this? I assume I am. Am I? Oh, is this a mistake? Am I gonna... Fuck this. I'll just walk over to where it says on the map and we'll see if that's enough. Would be cool if you could, on the truck game, you can make the map go a little bit bigger or a little bit. No, the blue bar is that's fuel. You'll probably know when there are flames coming out of the space truck or whatever. Yeah, there were earlier. Oh, we got some coolant. Right, so I do have to fucking go down to the fucking lift. Oh, I wish it was more obvious. Is it obvious to all of you and I'm just an idiot, or what's the deal? Like when you're supposed to be down, when you're supposed to be up. Stay where you are, stay where you are, stay where you are. Let's go. If I jump off here, do I die? I bet you I probably can't. Cherry pie. Should I buy some cherry pie?
One slice, please. Oh, wait. Are those real cherries?
Well, they ain't holograms, lady.
Well, most of the things in this city are.
But where would you get real cherries in Navalis?
Lots of places. Orchards up in the spire, growing beds down in the vents, one of those labs that grow cultured retro fruit.
I'm not talking hypothetically here. Where did you get those cherries?
Wherever you like.
Oh my god, just give me the fucking cherry.
To enjoy the flavor comes from taste.
Okay.
And I find the best way to avoid.
I'm not buying anything off you.
Yes.
No.
Have you even tasted?
No.
Back home.
Go away.
Easter.
Yeah.
Well, you'll.
No, actually.
Suit yourself.
You are an absolute. Do you understand the concept of fucking sales, you moron? Jesus Christ. I just don't know, you know? Alright, Gil.
Are you the delivery person?
You're damn right.
Rania, yeah, I'm to take your package.
It's everything. My limbs,
Didn't ask.
holocrons, augments, everything I own.
Give me the package. I didn't ask what it was.
Just drop it in the post. I can't leave the queue or I'll lose my place.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah. A chance to see the spire. I gotta take the shot. I get to go above.
There's a thing in Dublin called the Spire.
Is it safe?
Sure, yeah. Of course.
Okay then. Good luck, I guess.
Hey, thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
You won't.
Maybe.
Okay, let's go. That was fun. Don't want to talk to you, Falconer, but that is some impressive falconing skills you've got there. Very nice. What do you want? Answer.
Hey, Rania, you met that guy going on the Ascension? Is he really going through with it?
He says the Ascension takes him to the Spire.
It sure does. And no further.
What do you mean?
It's an escalator to nowhere. It just ends.
Then what?
Well, then he falls a few miles down into the sea.
Who would build an escalator that goes nowhere?
You think everything in the city is logical? Well, look
Funny
around.
thing is, I would actually pay
None of
to go
this
on
makes
that.
sense. The city AI has gone mad.
He said it was safe.
Before he gave you all his possessions?
He knew?
He knew.
I don't get it.
You lived outside Navalis, right? So you've seen the sky. You've got that memory. I've never seen the sky. I can live without it. But imagine you'd seen it just once. What would you do to see it again?
How's the sake control?
You don't drink, right?
Any of you has ever drank
try it
sake?
sometime, Rania.
I've never drank it before.
Things are going wrong. It's a great way to keep yourself trapped in the long right now.
Are you a poet now, Control?
The Spires is the road I live on, so these
What
chatty
should I do
techno
with his
twats better not
possessions?
rock up at my place.
Well, he stiffed us on the bill. His payment was rejected. So if you got anything from him, you should return it to a Cloudpunk delivery chute nearby to cover his debt.
What about his family?
Let me make this as clear as I can, Rania. I don't know if he gave you something or if he gave you nothing. But I knew if he gave you something, I'd have to tell you to return it to Cloudpunk HQ. Control out.
Uh-huh.
He sounded different. Are we going to take Gil's things back to Cloudpunk HQ?
I don't think we
everything's
are.
packaged and postmarked. So, if we dropped them at the mail office, they'd get back to his family, and Cloudpunk would never know.
Right. Where's the mail
maybe
office?
It would be good for us to give it to Cloudpunk.
We're going to
and
the
if we
mail
broke the rules, we could get in trouble. Or get Mr. Control in trouble.
Quiet for now, Camus. I have to think.
We're gonna actually use our own moral code this time, even though it's further away. I'm gonna get this guy's things to his family. Sometimes you just have to make these kinds of decisions. Is that a Japanese beer? Sake, I think it's closer to spirits. I'm not sure if it's like, yeah, it's a rice wine. Yeah, that's right. Never had it myself, but I do like Japanese beer. And I have some in the fridge right now. And I may be inclined to drink it later on. Now, will it be easy for me to find parking down here? Oh, we know this place, don't we? Yeah, I can park over here. I think. Somewhere around here. Where was the park? Why is there not a giant P everywhere where I can park? For fuck's sake. Oh, do I have to go over to the other side? Is that where it was? Yeah. Okay. I have to go there and then through the thing. This dog is annoying. Yeah, he really is. I think we figured out none of us know what sake is. Yeah. I think you damn right. I can just go through here, can't I? Yeah. And that takes me. But we gave it our best shot. Good job, boys. Hey, you guys want to hear something that's kind of adorable? Earlier on, I was talking to Rageman, and I figured out that over in the Netherlands, they call orchard thieves apple bandit. Like, why has it got a different name? Mail package. Yeah, let's do it.
I can't do it, Camus. I can't give away Gil's final possessions to settle his debts.
Will we get in trouble?
I don't care.
What? But I decided I was gonna do this. How are you gonna... How's the game gonna give me autonomy and then take it away from me straight away? What a bag of dicks. Is there no word for orchard? I don't know. Apple Bandit just sounds more personable or something. I fully stand behind that. Listen, Apple Bandit sounds like a spin-off game from Crash Bandicoot.
Are you there?
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
What? I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know.
I hear you.
Are you sure you're okay?
What is wrong with him?
I think he said some drinks.
He sounds strange. Like he is confused.
Broadcasting nav point. Collect the package, 14FC. Get on with it.
Who from? Where am I going?
Don't ask questions.
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, fucking on the run, Rania. You would be a lot less on the run if you didn't ask all of these fucking questions. Oh my god. What? I'm the best driver ever. Did you see what I just did? That was amazing. That was amazing. That was inspired. I'm an incredible person. That's rude, Camus. Camus? I can't even remember what they call the fucking dog. Description: sake, also spelled sake, is an alcoholic beverage made by fermenting rice that has been polished to remove the bran. I would not like to be Dr. Dolittle. No, nor would I. I barely like being Dr. Human. Yeah, that will do. Alright. Jeez, we have ages to drive. Or do we? Music's gotten, I would say, 25% more spooky this last while. That's good. Feels a little bit like progression. I I should not be going through here, should I? Ooh. Quanta Corporation Tower. Very fancy. Third time lucky. Much rather be Dr. Octopus. I would not like to be Dr. Octopus, to be honest. Imagine you're like this amazing scientist and you have this amazing experiment and it goes wrong. And then you become Dr. Octopus, like this all-powerful villain guy, and you're able to like manipulate other villains to be in your villain gang and go around doing villainous things. And then you get beaten by a teenage boy in secondary school who uses Bing as his fucking search engine. Imagine that. That would be your reality if you were Dr. Octopus. Now that doesn't sound good to me. Can you guys hear the rain crashing against the window here? It's pretty crazy. Storm Ellen. All because Ellen DeGeneres said a few things to a few staff members. Hello, one park, please. There you go. He doesn't want to embarrass himself. Dr. Octopus is crippled and mental and scared. Hey Tristan, how are you doing? Really enjoy the vibe in this game. Yeah, me too. It's very chill. Very nice to play. Oh, I have to get in the fucking lift, do I? Yeah, it's a very nice game to play. I really like it. Elle, did you play the Spider-Man game? Yes. Not for a very long time, though. I did what I always do with games. I downloaded it over the course of an excruciating game. Wow, El De Niro hates his fans. I thought you knew that already. So yeah, I downloaded Spider-Man, played it for like 2 hours, and then I was like, fuck this, I'm going back to play Age of Empires 2, so... Thanks, James, for looking out for Tristan. This is going into my investigative piece, Dr. De Niro. Alright. She looks like Winnie the Pooh, kinda. Same color scheme, I would say. Burger. That looks good right now. I'm hungry. I'm on a diet at the moment. It's the no food, all alcohol diet, so I find myself hungry quite a lot of the time. Mrs. Octavius Butler. Hey, Octavius sounds quite close to Octopus.
I'm the delivery driver. I'm here to pick up something.
Yes, you're here to take our original Courbet.
Huh?
Same color scheme, yellow.
It's a painting, dear. You'll be taking me and Mr. Butler, too.
I don't think I'm supposed to take passengers.
What is all this nonsense? Mr. Octavius Butler, this was all supposed to be arranged. Didn't you tell the company that we simply can't let this painting out of our sight?
I did, my love, I did. There must be some
Hey,
confusion.
look, it's Jared Leto
I'm
as the
sure our
Joker.
young driver friend will consent to take us. It won't be a problem.
What do you drink, Al? I'm currently drinking Copperberg,
right, young
but
miss?
other than that, I mainly
guess
drink
so.
beer. Pretty much only drink beer.
Let's be going then. I want to see our new apartment as soon as possible. Apparently, Trisha and the Joneses have moved in next door already.
His
And
real
I don't
life
want her
name
spreading
is
gossip
Octavius
about
and he
our
becomes an
new
octopus?
home
That's
and how
ridiculous.
It still smells like smoked fish.
I was not being facetious. I am a completely sincere person. Parking prohibited. Deliver your passengers first. Alright.
Oh my, this is cozy. I've never been in a vehicle like this.
You know, you're gonna get
Very
used to it, you
retro.
goddamn bitch. I don't want to
agree.
fucking hear
Very
any
nice
lip
indeed.
out of you.
Do you
while I'm
understand
taking this
us, young
drive.
lady, or
And if I see
should we
crumbs on that
speak
back seat, I
slower?
swear
I
to God.
understand fine.
Dear, you must be very curious, are you not?
No.
How a woman like me and an android like Mr. Octavius Butler met.
I couldn't give a bollocks. You downloaded them off the Pirate Bay, I would say.
Well, I can tell from your accent that you're not from the city, but we're quite enlightened here, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Octavius Butler?
That's right, my love.
Some might say that Mr. Octavius Butler is human passing, but I don't care about that.
Sounds like you care quite a bit. Me too. What's your go-to? I'm a Carling. More of a Corona person. I like all the beer though. I like all the mainstream ones like Heineken and stuff. There's a Japanese one called Asahi that I'm going to be drinking in about 10 minutes.
Who he is inside, not what his outer skin is made of.
It's a polymer plastic.
Oh, you are hilarious. What was I saying? Oh, yes, we met at a charity fundraiser. We both work for Life Corp.
Aren't
I'm
you
in HR, and
amazing?
Mr. Octavius Butler is in acquisitions.
I'm trying to crash
We
this
had
car so that I
executive
die, because that
offices
way I don't have
next
to
door.
fucking listen to you
We started
talk.
meeting for coffee, and one thing led to another.
Wow.
And you fucked a robot.
And now, just
Say
a
it out
week
loud.
until our 5th anniversary, we're on our way to our new
Corona
home.
is a shit version of
Aren't
salt.
you happy for us?
That is like wrong
yeah,
on so
definitely.
many levels. I don't
We're
even know
certainly
where to
happier than
start.
the family that's
First of
moving
all,
out.
could a mod
Oh,
please
don't
ban
start all that again. This area is up and coming now.
Cobra is also nice with an Indian. Had some fat Asahis on the weekend for my first go. The only thing about Asahi is that it's quite fucking
Couldn't
expensive
afford
over here
it,
to
and
just
they
buy in
wouldn't
bottles.
fit in either. With hyper-gentrification, they're forced out instantly instead of being pushed out over months and years. It's a short, sharp shock, but it's for the best for everyone. People who argue against free markets.
Oh my god, someone actually banned James.
What freedom does this bring to the people who can't plan for
Oh
a future?
no.
That's just life in Navalis. If you don't like it, go live somewhere else.
I tell you, this
everyone
stream is
suited for
nothing
life
without
in
him.
the city.
Some people need to live here.
Well, maybe in the nice places, but who needs to live in the filth of the marrow?
What did James do?
No one stays there without good reason. And the reason
He said
is
that
they
Saul
all
was better
dream
than
of getting
Corona.
rich with some scheme or other to make their way up to the spire. That's the Navalis dream. Our society has 1 million slots, and each must be filled. Every time someone moves up a peg, someone fills in the gap behind them.
And every time someone at the bottom slips, where do they go? I read in the holocrons yesterday that the most common food in
Corona
the
does taste and smell like weed. That's so true. I've noticed that before.
Those kinds of people love street food. No offense, dear.
None taken. I love a maggot pizza. We're almost at our destination.
Splendid.
You can't be trusted with a crown, James. I'm sure you
see,
understand.
Mr. Octavius Butler, look at this fabulous place. Different and together, but separate. That's how we exist together in this city without all the systems breaking down.
That's what they used to say about androids, you know.
Oh, don't hearken back to your revolutionary days again. You have rights now, just like humans. Androids are just a part of society, low and high. We're all the same.
I tell you,
As
I
long as we
really
have the
hope
same
that this
bank
woman
balance.
gets killed in this
Well,
game.
you're welcome to give away all your money to the orphans and the rat children. You can come and stay in my penthouse as long as you take off your shoes and
This-
have a shower before you touch me.
This lady embodies the
Very
liberal
generous of
Harvard
you, my
elite
love.
I've heard so much
Have
about.
either of you
Yeah.
ever actually been to the Marrow?
Rage Man, do you know this lady?
I have family in the Spire, and Mr. Octavius Butler is from a very distinguished line of androids. He's descended from the very...
Honest to God.
Wait, it's just...
In a way.
It means he's refined, dear, just like me. We have no prejudice here. We're very enlightened people in the city, you know.
Yeah, you said that before.
Do you think the family will still be there when we arrive?
I shouldn't think so. 2 hours of
Met
rent
her
and
at some
wait, and
fundraiser.
they'd be bankrupt. I'm sure they're long gone, either moved on or forced out by Corpsec for violating their lease.
Oh my god.
I bet there'll be
This is the
somewhere
longest
nice.
bit of dialogue
Not
ever.
Everyone ends up in
I feel like I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 4 here.
Maybe one day they'll seize the means of production down there.
Oh, you are witty. The production of mold burgers and rat salad. No offense, dear.
That's a really
Yeah,
good
None
comeback.
taken.
Thank you for getting us to our destination, driver. It's been fun to drive in a vehicle that's much more rustic than our limo.
Oh, get
our
over it.
painting made it here safely too. And what a lovely neighborhood.
Quite so.
Jog on. Thank Christ. Back away slowly. Look at. Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. That's not my vehicle.
Freeing you from restrictions. Breaking
Right, now Control is gonna ring me. Even more
God,
drunk.
this is why I'm not a taxi driver.
I didn't like them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Imagine if a dog didn't
I don't
like
think
you.
they would like automata. Or dogs.
Or anyone poorer than them, less educated, less well-connected, less stuck up. Different in any way.
But one of them was an android.
I know, Camus.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Did you really eat maggot pizza?
No, Camus. I was playing along.
Oh, a joke. I laugh at them.
Me too. It's all we can do.
So... It is very quiet. It makes me nervous.
We can listen to the ad streams if you like.
Are they
Yeah,
interesting?
let's do that.
Sure, if you want to learn all about everything we can never afford.
Pandas will go extinct after I'm done with them. Okay.
No thanks. We can check the weather feed if you like.
If you want it, I can put it on.
Fine, but we're not tuning into any of the Corp music feeds. They're all ads and Corp-approved pop stars. They sound so empty, hollow.
We know she's not
How
talking
do
about
we
Katy
find other
Perry
feeds?
anyway.
I only know about Corp channels.
The radio, Camus.
The what?
An electromagnetic wave of a frequency.
Oh, come on now. This is nonsense. Can I please skip this? I don't want to.
Yes, I have found it.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
hearing it now. How strange.
It's the easiest way to broadcast without the corpse show.
What am I supposed to do while they're
They've
just
been playing
talking
music with
shit? Like,
radio
I have no
waves for
objective right
thousands
now.
of
Just
years,
fly
you know.
around wasting
How
petrol.
did you know?
Mom told me if I ever visited Navalis, I should tune into the pirate radio. She said
Must be
it was
about
the
Taylor
only
Swift.
good
Listen,
thing
Rage
about
Man.
the city.
Don't think that I
Go
won't
ahead, play
unmoderate you.
something over the speakers.
What about this?
I like it. Maybe something a bit more relaxed, though.
I know this one. I like the bit that goes ba ba ba.
Yeah, it's nice, Camus. But let's see what else there is.
Yeah, let's listen to folklore.
What about this?
Do we know who this is?
No, it is radio.
Right, sorry. Dumb question.
Do you like this one more? I like this one.
I like it too, but keep searching.
There is one more.
Yes, this is perfect. Mom would have liked this.
We have a new job coming in.
From Control? He normally calls.
The checksum confirms it's Cloudpunk. I have a nav point.
Nice.
Let's go then.
Let's do it. I dislike this dog. When's the new career mode out? New career mode will be out tomorrow. It's gonna be Celtic in the Premier League with a £1 billion transfer budget, and every player that I sign has to be Bacauli. I think we need to educate the WWF on the sensation of Mark Robbins and Lady Godiva. This track is pretty good, I would say. Quite the vibe, one might proclaim. Literally can't be touched. We have the ancient energies of feudal Japan behind us. Can't wait. Also, every match is 90 minutes long. Actually, I don't think you can do that in FIFA. You used to be able to back in the day. I think the music sounds even better because it means the talking is finally stopped. Absolutely. I do really like the game and I really like playing it, but I hate the way there's just downtime between missions and you have to wait for the dialogue to pass before you can do anything with that, because it's actually a little bit of a drag just kind of hanging around in the atmosphere. But it's okay. Loved it when the Docklanders episode came out. I'd love another, but I can't think about what else he would talk about. On the Midnight Hour, he's actually down to come back. I probably don't even really need a topic with him. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of energy left for podcasting, really. It comes in spurts, basically. Like, if I'm in the mood to record the Midnight Hour, you'll get 4 episodes in 5 weeks. And if I'm not in the mood, you get no episodes in 2 months. But I am recording next week with Miguel. I actually spoke to Miguel today. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're gonna do some... we're gonna do a fair bit of recording over the next while, actually. I think you should get James on the midnight hour and apologize to him. I will never apologize. I'm calling you out this Sunday at Unforgiven inside a steel cage. Dude, it's SummerSlam this Sunday at the Thunderdome. I learned a lot about him from that episode. Really? Was I not supposed to go through that fucking thing? No, I definitely was, wasn't I? If you subscribe to Dox's Patreon, you will learn a lot about him there. He does vlogs once a week on there. I assume I'm to get out of the car here. I like these kinds of parking spaces. I stopped watching WWE a while ago.
Looks
Every
like
now
I'll
and
have
then
to
I
go
watch
on foot.
AEW.
It's pretty far from a parking bay.
SummerSlam watch along on the
What's
stream
the
until
waiting
we
game?
lose the will to live.
I guess how long it takes for me to
I
get
got
bored.
work on Monday morning,
Then,
so
when I get bored, I start the game again.
Right. I'll try to be quick.
Because you're an AEW shill. There are so many things that WWE does that if AEW did it, fans would be like, this is the best thing ever. But because WWE does it, it's Vince is so out of touch. I'm going to quickly run and get a beer, guys. I will be back in like 1 minute. So just everybody hang tight, okay? Type your favorite thing to order from the Chinese in the chat and I'll read it when I get back. Alright. How long have you known each other? I've known Docs since 2009, so quite a long time. In here? Nope. Over here? Oh, is it a lift? Yeah. See you later, Rage Man. Thanks for coming out. Maybe see you tomorrow for some Age of Empires too. Maybe we should stream it. I got back into wrestling more because of the brand rivalry, and I enjoyed the business side of it more than the actual wrestling. Yeah, I agree. WCW for life. Good night, fellow mod. Fu Young Hai, or however you say that in English. Omelette and chips. Just can't watch it without fans. And the AEW WWE rivalry is so petty. Pandas are often sensational cooks. Alright, if I missed anything important there, say it again. Do I have to go up even more? Or what? Maybe I do. Do I? Oh, I probably have to go around here and go through the thing. Yes, show this lot some real culture. A couple of people last night told me to stream Age of Empires 2. If that's how you really feel, like, I'll do it. Only miss some beef between this undesirable panda and I. Okay. James, there's so much Jack Brown energy about you that I just couldn't make you a mod. I'm sorry. I'm sure you understand. Is it here? No. This thing? Oh, investigate object. Were we sent here to investigate an object?
I am being stolen.
Excuse me?
Camus, did you get bored?
No, it is true. I am being stolen.
Shit, really? Lock the doors.
They are already inside.
Tell them to get out. Threaten them. Pretend you have an anti-theft subroutine.
They can hear you.
Why am I on speaker? Camus!
I am taking off. I am frightened.
Deactivate the Hava.
Can't. Hacked.
Hava, automata, eject custom personality Camus data drive.
Eject? What if I fall into the ocean?
Then you'll float, I think.
You think? What if I get...
Damn it, eject Camus data drive, now!
Drive deactivated and ejected.
Camus? Camus! Shit. Think, Rania, think. The drive. It should be registered to me. I can track it on my comm.
Hope yous are happy. Yous all wanted this to happen to the dog, and now the dog is gone. Someone stole the dog. Didn't know the dog smoked weed. Everybody smokes weed. I'm very happy, but won't be happy if you go and find him. A dog is dead. Jeez, that's a throwback. What am I supposed to do in this situation? I really hope I don't have to fucking talk to somebody. Like Susie Hark over there.
Janus Privacy Solutions offers the best in camera-defying subdermal face obfuscation technology. Janus, get your business face on.
Hello. I would like my car, please. Can I take this? This? What am I supposed to do? None of that dialogue presented any kind of a conclusion there, did it? Oh, I have to go over here. Right, of course. What about Elden Hero 90, the career moder? I hear he's good at career mode, but it's unrealistic. Do you know, like, my career modes were extremely realistic, I would say, in terms of the signings and stuff. I remember, like, FIFA 17, I think, I did a Man City career mode. I only ever made, like, 2 episodes or something. But I signed Gareth Bale and sold David Silva. And everyone went fucking mental at me. Like, I lost the dressing room instantly. But by the dressing room, I mean my audience. Those were dark times. When MGH started becoming better. Yeah, that's what it was. I just saw him. I saw MGH signing Ibrahimovic with Arsenal on the first day, and I was like, I can't compete with this.
Sorry. I'm gonna try to dry you off, I guess. You can't talk to me right now. You probably can't even hear me. But if you can, I'm going to fix this. This isn't going to be a pleasant phone call. Control? Control, can you hear me?
I read you, kid.
Reckon MGH smokes weed? Okay? No.
Yeah. No. Look,
who was the young Spanish centre mid you had that time?
Lost the Hava?
Raul Sastre Rice.
How did you...
We track it. Listen, this one ain't on you, kid. Don't sweat it. Happens all the time.
What? Seriously?
Hoverjacking? Oh yeah. Surprised it hasn't happened already.
So, am I fired or not?
Kid, we got insurance. You weren't hurt. But more important, you didn't lose a package.
But what do I do without a Hava?
I'm not gonna lie. We got a pretty generous repair-replace policy. I'm not saying we're happy when some slum ganger steals a Hava that's 2 months over its predicted expiry date. Well, actually, I am gonna say it because it's true.
Past its expiry date? How much of a junker was
I
I
was
driving?
rewatching FIFA 15 career mode and you swapped Riyad Mahrez for Johnny Williams. I did not, did I?
Best outcome for everyone.
Not for me. Not for my... What the hell am I supposed to do now?
I see you said Van Dyke would become world
You're real
class.
close to one of our suppliers.
I always knew
setting a
that.
nav point for Grimm's Hava Mall. You ain't gonna find a Spire limousine from old Grimm, but any Hava he has will be better.
I
than
love
what you
how
were
when
in
you think
before.
about MGH's career mode, it still
anything
itches
you
at
want
you.
on us.
It fucking
Just
does
tell
not.
them the Cloudpunk sent
Believe
you.
me.
Control out.
Hold on, Camus. I'll get you back as soon as I can.
It does not. It does nothing to me. I can't respect the bald man. Listen here, some people just go bald, alright? It's get a new Hava. Right? It's like my one of my biggest current fears is going bald. And like I have a pretty good head of hair at the moment. In fact, I have too much hair at the moment. But yeah, I'm worried.
Hey, how you doing? You're looking good. Windy out there?
To be
That's just
fair,
how your hair looks.
I think anyone who watched Van Dijk at Celtic knew he was destined for the top. Took the piss out of that league without getting out of second gear. Nah, mate. Only I knew, because I'm a
These models
legend.
don't go on fire half as much as people say. We got customer reviews up in the high threes on this one. What I want to know from you is, what are your reasons for not buying this Hova? You got none, right?
He learned everything from Charlie Mulgrew. That's right. Hello, the Beaganator. Welcome.
You know,
I respect Scott Brown for being bald by choice.
with the chanting. Beautiful.
This fella looks like Chris Tarrant.
Unless you want something more.
That is absolutely a stock photo of Chris Tarrant that they're using.
I'm from Cloudpunk. You're supposed to give me whatever I want.
Jeez, lady, why didn't you say? I was using my best pitch on you.
Keep it.
Yeah, have a look around. Then when you decide, just...
Alright, chat.
Cloudpunk pays me either way. So if you'll excuse me,
What kind of car do I
got
want?
real customers to deal with.
Yeah, thanks for all your
What
help.
merchandise you sell for minute an hour? If you go to the, it should be down below. if you scroll down a little bit, there should be my YouTube, my YouTube, my Twitter, and there should be a merch thing, and that will take you to my merch page. That car looks nice. I like the look of that. It's gangster. This is kind of lame. I don't really like how it looks. It looks like it's fast, but I don't know. This one here. No, I don't like it. Looks like the Land Cruiser from Star Wars. This. That's pretty cool. No, don't like that. Oh, I like this. It looks like a fucking tank. This is what the this is what the American police force used to break up protests, isn't it? Let's have a look over here. I don't want that. That looks like a fucking taxi. I definitely don't want that. That looks ugly. Oh, is that all of them? What do we reckon? Cocaine for the midnight hour. Is it just the mugs and bed covers? Nah, it's mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, shower curtains, wall hangings, rugs, phone cases, laptop cases, cards. Loads of things. Anything. Oh, I just bought this car. I thought I was only entering it to test.
I am your new Hava automata. Please say your name, sir.
Install new automata custom personality. I have it on a data drive.
That will be 1,500 limbs for activation.
Charge it to Cloudpunk. How long will it take to... Camus, are you okay?
Yes. What happened? I was stolen.
We bailed you out on the
Oh,
data
it was
drive, and I
stolen.
found you in a puddle. Then Cloudpunk sprung for a new hover.
It's
a Japanese building design there.
Bigger. I can think more clearly. This is an improvement.
Seems like it. I thought it would take a while to activate you. Did it feel like you were gone long?
Everything was black and I was floating. It was quiet.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Me too.
This car is
being
fast.
bored is better than being
Faster
stolen.
than the last one, for sure.
I wanted to ask a question.
What is it?
What happened to Mom?
You've been offline for a while, Camus. Mom isn't around anymore. Do you really want to know what happened?
Will it make me sad?
Yes.
Being a car is fun, but I am excited to get a new frame. Do I have to be a dog again?
Well, you don't have to be. You could be a cat.
Is the quality on the clothing decent? Yeah, it is.
you
It's
would say
genuinely really good stuff.
What about another animal?
I don't make like any money off of that merch.
Why
I
are
make
you
10% off every sale, which is not really a lot. I could have gone with like Teespring or T-Shirt Republic or whatever,
We wanted.
and gotten a much larger cut for sales.
I don't know.
But the reason why I went
we
with
have a nav
Society
point
6
and
is because the
beep,
quality
beeping
is
not
good.
stopping.
Fine. Let's just get to the nav point.
It's all. I think the brand is Canvas, which is the same brand you get when you buy like band T-shirts and stuff like that. So yeah, it's genuinely good. Why so little? Just I sacrificed my cut for higher quality, basically. Hoodie is soft. Actually, the hoodie, I bought a hoodie recently off of there, and I can't believe how soft it is. Actually, like, I'm being 100% sincere. Like, I own this. I paid for it. It's really nice. And if you don't want to get my hoodie off there, like, get any fucking hoodie from Society 6. They're really, really soft. And they're not too heavy either. Like, you can wear them with a jacket and stuff. It's still pretty good. I'd have much rather given you the money. Well, listen, maybe someday I'll have a sub button. If you want to make it by hand, I'll buy it off you. Alright, I'll buy a hoodie as long as I criticize Blue Moon to my heart's content. Don't buy anything if you can't afford it or don't want it. Like, I really don't care. It's not like a... It doesn't, like, do anything for me, you know what I mean? Like, if your idea is to buy it just to support me, I would say don't bother. Get something you actually want for yourself. Crashed this car a lot already. Oh, come on, I was nowhere near him. For fuck's sake. Think it might be time for some trucking real soon, boys. Where am I going here? What, this? Where am I supposed to... Okay, I'm meant to go down. For some reason, I keep thinking that reverse is down. I think the reason is that I'm a fucking idiot.
What's wrong? Camus controls are frozen.
No,
and the
not
doors
that.
are locked. We can't even land.
It hurts. They're holding us. It's...
Your vehicle is currently being locked down by CorpSec authority based on a data access violation.
What?
Please take your hand off your controls and deactivate your automata.
I am fighting. Ouch. I can try to...
It's no use, Camus. You'll just overheat your processor. Shut down for now.
But...
It'll be okay. Just go offline.
Custom automata personality Camus now offline.
Rip. Ooh. Something big is going down.
Your vehicle will be set on an automatic course for the nearest CorpSec debriefing center. Your next of kin shall be notified. If you have any corporate connections or exacerbating finance options available, now would be the time to notify us.
I've got no money and no friends here.
Very well. You will now be...
What the hell?
Whoa.
To see you're still moving, Rania. I've bailed you out here.
Ah,
I just used up
Lomo.
some serious clock cycles on you today. My top hacker rubric just bought you some time. Those corpsec network protections were no match for his skills. You better move fast, though. If you can get to me in time, I might be able to clear out this mess for you.
Give me the
Why are you doing this?
fucking coordinates.
I've taken
This is
now hurry on over.
This is one thing that does annoy me about the game. Like, it should have given me the coordinates like straight away, so I could fucking start moving instead of sitting there listening to the dialogue.
Do for me already.
Okay. Let me read the chat here for a bit. Am I on some kind of time limit here? Maybe I am. I've wanted to buy the hoodie for a while but didn't know if the content was good, but L's marketing degree has sold me. I definitely want some Midnight Hour merch, but it would have been nice to support you too considering it's yours. Don't worry about that. Yeah, he really sold it with the super soft description. The amount of ex-girlfriends I've shown the Midnight Hour to, I'd say I've done my bit. I even got my dad into a few episodes. Jesus. Lomo, the only dude that gets shit done in this game. Yeah, he's a gamer, Desirable Panda. Gamers want to get shit done, remember? Alright, I'm ordering a hoodie after the stream, by the way. Well, thanks, man. I do really appreciate that. And I certainly hope you enjoy it. But I'm sure you will. I would wear mine for the stream, but it's too fucking warm. And I don't really have a cam when I play games. I will put it on, though. I just feel like it'd be weird to do it now. Odd that they became ex-girlfriends after seeing the pod. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? I'm gonna take that as a compliment and say that the reason they became ex-girlfriends was because they became so attached to me. Yes, that will do. I own 2 YouTubers merch now, yours and don't know who that person is. Am I to go this way? I own a few YouTubers merch. I own a shit ton of Nepenthes merch. Oh look, we're back. We're back here, gang. We're back in the place where I couldn't figure out where to park. This track is really chill, isn't it? So now El De Niro steals fans' girlfriends. Jingle Bell De Niro, steal my girls. There's no stopping this guy. Mickey is writing for the sun. Nah, he means the sun like the big ball in the sky. I think this might be a good... Oh, this song is so chill. This might be a good time to stop the game though. We could do a couple of long distance hauls in the truck and then Big Narco. We're gonna have to buy some juice off you, I'd say.
You from the east, lady?
Yeah, we've done this already, bro.
Got it?
If this game had less plot, more vibes, I'd back it. Yeah. To be fair, I don't even think that the plot is that bad or anything like that. I think
from the east are good with me, but no
I'm just being negative about it because I actually really like to interact with the chat. Gonna write a BuzzFeed article? That's even worse, you sick bastard. Such a good soundtrack. Alright, we'll leave it here for now. If anyone is watching the video on YouTube, the next episode will be uploaded whenever I feel like it. You sure you want to quit? Quit. What should I do? Man, I was playing a YouTube video in the background that whole fucking time.